It's Elliot in the morning. Your phone number for everything. 866-2-ELLIOT. 866-235-5468. Hello, class.
Hey.
Hey, how are we today?
Good.
Good.
Damn, it's cold.
I know, isn't it great? Isn't it nice?
Well, now it feels like Thanksgiving.
By the way, how envious were you of the...
all the snow?
Oh, the Midwest looks so awesome.
Now I saw a bunch of family members posting pictures.
Oh, it was so good. That was fantastic. No, I'll take this. But then it starts warming up during the course of the week.
It'd be like 60 on Thanksgiving.
Wait, hold on. Bear with me for 1 second. There we go. Come on, give me a ringy-dingy. Did I not dial right? Yeah. Oh.
Good morning. Thank you, Breakers Palm Beach. How may I assist you?
Oh, I am doing well, thank you. I'm trying to reach a guest.
Okay, certainly.
Last name is Tatum, Tatum.
Okay. Actually, I don't have anybody in here by that name.
Let me try one other. He may be staying with another buddy of ours.
Okay.
Last name Schwarz. An egger.
No, I didn't find anybody under that one either.
Damn it. All right, very good. Very good. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Not a problem. You're welcome.
All right, 2 down, only 300 more guest names to try.
How
does Arnold Schwarzenegger not check in under his own name?
I don't think he got
the
there. Name from your telling.
Well, he would have had.
You said Schwartz, an egger.
Well, it sounded like a racist joke.
Yeah.
He would. Well, if I would have said Schwarzenegger, he knows that's not.
None of those people check in under their real names.
Oh, you know some are. You don't think Reese Witherspoon is checked in under her own name?
No, it's probably some silly Southern thing like she got from her website.
You know who I bet is checked in under their own name?
Who?
Manganello. I bet with as
probably
public as their name. Oh, Pitbull. Damn it.
He was there.
I know. I should have just asked for Pitbull. First name Pitt, last name Bull.
Worldwide. W. I mean, it's not like she wasn't posting a million pictures.
So I saw one, like I guess they were under the chuppah at one point. That looked nice. And then I saw him singing something.
They were posting pictures all weekend. There's pictures of them, doing their first dance last night.
Would Ty Burrell, would he be in under his own name?
I don't know.
Damn it. Somebody's got to be in under their own name. Who was then I was trying to find like names that like nobody would know. Like, oh, here's their friend Hank who just came in for the wedding, but they don't get written up in all the articles.
No.
Damn it.
Yeah, look, God knows how many pictures she's been posting since like mid last week.
Boy, that's very busy. How about you pay attention to the wedding? You like how now I'm all critical of the $5 million wedding?
She paid people to do that.
So you don't think she was taking a picture?
Oh, no, I think she was...
Hold on, I got to go to the Instagram.
Sorry?
That's by Sophia Vergara.
I was going to say, you hadn't said who it was until just then.
Oh, well, I mean, all of Hollywood is abuzz with Sophia Vergara's wedding
I'm in the truck.
To Joe Manganiello. So you don't think she was like, hold on, honey, and then had to go like post?
I mean, she probably had people who were doing it for her. She probably had people.
That's a wasted expense.
They had like 80 people there just as part of security.
Okay, well, they're not doing too good. I almost got through to two people. I almost got through to two people's rooms.
Okay, the people at the Breakers are used to the likes of you. Trust me.
No, you kid. You think TMZ is asking for people's real names? No, they're probably trying to get paid off of like fake names. They're not getting that. Wow, she really was posting a lot, wasn't she?
He had her at Ola.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's what the napkins said.
Oh, did it really? God damn it.
I think that was a rehearsal.
How did everybody go? Oh, Jesus Christ, you were all over this thing.
Yeah, because they were sending out alerts like every 10 seconds when she'd post a picture.
Damn it.
There they are.
There they are under the chuppah.
They danced to The Way You Look Tonight. The reception went to...
Who sang it?
The Sinatra one.
No, well, I know that. Oh, so they played a song?
Well, yeah, I mean, they
spent all that money, they couldn't get Frank Sinatra there?
He's been dead for a long time.
Hologram.
Junior, I think, would have probably done it for a little cash, but...
Hologram, they could have gotten that done. Boy, look at the pictures. You know what? That's a little overdone.
Now you're going to criticize.
Well, there's the napkin.
Yes.
That's nice. Yeah, no, that's nice. Damn it.
What do you mean, damn it?
I bet it was sweet, though.
Oh,
I bet
God,
that'd be
yeah.
nice. They're normal. Do they have normal friends? Was there anybody normal at the wedding?
I mean, there were tons of pictures of her with people that you didn't recognize, so I'm just assuming it was a lot of family members.
Like, remember, I guess we've been to one celebrity wedding. Well, actually, I've been to two.
Cooley's and...
Chris Cooley's we went to, and remember we were like, oh, goddamn, there's Jason Campbell. Could you imagine being at this thing? Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn, then just...
Everybody.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, Channing Tatum, who aren't answering their phone.
Matt Bomer. God, I would have fainted if I saw him in person.
Hopefully you would have used proper English.
I know.
Well, she's tongue-tied. She's very thrown up. But could you imagine being... The other celebrity wedding I was at also featured a lot of famous people.
Who was it?
Nanny Ben.
Oh.
There's Mr. O'Shaughnessy.
All of the former cast members from The Nanny were there, right?
No, that is not true.
Oh, did what's-her-name not show?
No.
Was she not invited?
Invited, but a no-show. So nobody was walking around going like, oh, my God, it's Fran Drescher. No, she wasn't there.
Oh.
But we did save a seat for her just in case she showed up last minute. But no, she was in the middle of promoting Cancer Schmancer. So she couldn't make the nuptials for Nanny Ben's wedding. But yeah, the Mr. O'Shaughnessy was there, and then somebody else from the show. I'd never seen the show, so I have no idea.
The blonde sister?
Was there like a German woman who was like a cook, or am I thinking of the wrong show? I never saw The Nanny. Why would I see it? I saw it acted out right in front of me. Wasn't there like an old German woman on the show?
That was not a show for me, so I don't know.
I feel like there was some old German woman that was walking around the wedding. She also may have just worked there. I have no idea.
She's wearing a nice
dress. She's wearing a nice dress. What the hell do I know? All right, a couple of other things from the weekend. I didn't see any of the... I was out so late last night. I didn't see any of the American Music Awards. Did you watch?
I watched, probably till like 9:30.
Oh, that's not bad. Did you watch?
Yeah, like 2 hours.
Was it good?
It's okay.
That was it?
I told you on Friday, this is not one we get excited for.
Oh, so it was bad.
Yeah.
Was it really?
Some of the performances were okay.
Did Jennifer Lopez split her dress, or was that somebody else who had her ass out? I thought I read where somebody split a dress and you could see like total like butthole during the show. From somebody who had split their dress. Maybe it was one of her backup dancers, but somebody split a dress.
Oh.
And I heard them say that was
They were more in like bodysuits, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see the thing at all. And then how was who was what's her face? Celine. I kept hearing about that. She did a really nice job.
There was that, and then there was like Jared Leto reading that letter that went viral from the guy who lost his wife.
Right. But he knew. What was his connection?
There was another. I think they were also saying that. 30 Seconds to Mars played that venue before, and and it was someone in that. I don't know if it was the merchandiser or somebody from the label that they had worked with before.
So they had some connection though to what had happened.
Yeah.
But other than that, there was nothing of note that came out of that thing.
The Charlie Puth Meghan Trainor kiss that was weird.
Oh, that I saw a picture of that. They were like going at it.
It was
though.
uncomfortable.
Was it really?
It was hot.
Was it hot, really? Or was it uncomfortable?
Oh, it was weird to see, so I guess in that sense it was uncomfortable, but it looked very real.
Were they, but did they go for a long time? Wait, but it didn't look real?
No.
Wait, I didn't see the thing. I saw a picture of them embraced with each other.
It went on for a long time.
Yeah.
Did it really? Yeah. That's kind of hot.
Luke Bryan was like, hell, it went on through the commercial.
Not what he sounds like. There's more accent.
And even the announcer who, the faceless announcer that you hear.
Ellen Kay?
No. Well, yeah, but a guy.
Oh.
Was like, wow. He's like, oh, I just got to chill. It was uncomfortable.
But you didn't watch like the whole lead up and the whole deal?
Of them singing?
No, of like the red carpet and everything.
A little bit of it.
So you were in for a little bit.
Because I was flipping around and I was like,
bad. I missed
red
the whole
carpet.
goddamn
Oh, hell,
thing.
turn on E.
I feel like I missed everything over the weekend.
No,
I was out all weekend.
You watched the race?
Well, yes and no. Because of the goddamn rain delay, I only saw the beginning, and then one of the kids had a hockey game last night. So when he got done with the game, Jackie and her dad went home because there was no way her dad was going to miss the end of the race. So they left and got home to see the end of it. I would have seen the end of it if they would have started on time, but I guess the weather, I saw early, like the weather was horrible.
It was like a 90-minute delay.
But was there anything, like, was the end at least exciting? Because once he took off from the restart, that was it, right?
Yeah, you got that late caution, which obviously shook it up a little bit.
Right, so there
was a piece of metal.
Was it really, or did they throw it so that Gordon had a shot?
Oh, it wasn't for Gordon.
So Gordon had no chance.
Yeah, no, he didn't have a car to get out in front.
So it was really just going to be Harvick
They
and
were set up more for
Kyle Busch.
The pre-sunset racing. And, of course, obviously the 90-minute delay threw a little wrench into their plans. But, yeah, it was just Harvick and Busch.
How was Kyle afterwards? Was he awesome?
He was pretty excited.
Well, he should be.
I mean, it's an amazing story. I mean, Joe Gibbs said it was the best sports story he's ever been a part of.
Okay, that may be a little... Well, wait, that he's ever been a part of?
It was still an interesting comment.
Won Super Bowls, for God's sakes.
Nope. It's the best thing that's ever happened to me in sports. I think that was the quote. Best thing that's ever happened to me in sports.
Because of the comeback? He's won championships in NASCAR before.
Didn't know that last night.
By the way, you know what stat I heard that made me sad yesterday?
I knew that. I should say it didn't seem... You wouldn't have known that had you just heard his comments last night.
But you know what bummed me out yesterday? I was listening to the horrible coverage on the way home.
Yeah.
And so they were going through talking about like the season recap and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Tony Stewart didn't have a top 5 finish all year.
I mean, it was
he is non-existent.
Terrible
he is non-existent. He doesn't even matter.
Well, he does. Kyle Busch said he's the one who visited him in the hospital.
Oh, all right. So there, Tony walked him through.
Pictures with pigs.
Only while he's sleeping, Diane. He gets his little pork belly right up in the bed with him, but then they're good to go. But the race was pretty good.
No, the race
it was boring. God damn, I missed
good.
everything.
But it was still...
I'd like to see a
championship.
I'd like to see a championship.
And he won the race. That's what Brian France promised you on Friday. He said, I feel like the series winner is going to again win the race.
Was Harvick in second for the end of the race?
Yeah.
So when the flag went, Busch finished first, Kyle finished second. Did everybody... I know that they restarted towards the front. Yeah. Did everybody get out of the way and just let those two race to see who was going to make it? Or did Kyle just take off and that was it?
It wasn't that close.
Damn it. I missed everything this weekend. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hello?
Hey, who's this?
This is Brenda.
Hi, Brenda. How are you?
Okay. Hey, I wanted to let you know that the German woman that you're thinking of is from Benson, wrong TV show.
Oh,
whoops.
Another show about a different staff of people that work at a home. That's funny, though. That's totally true.
Oh, what the hell? Elsa? No, I don't remember her name. I want to say Elsa, but I don't think that's right.
Inga Svensson, I think.
Oh my God,
Jesus, woman! Good for you. Hey, what was? Oh, there she is, Inga Svensson.
Call the breakers
You're
again.
absolutely right. Hey, what was the guy who played Benson? What was his name? Was it Robert Guillaume?
Yes.
Yeah, nailed it.
Yes.
R.I.P. I think he's dead, isn't he? Didn't he die?
That show was on for a long time.
Yeah. Were there kids on that show?
No, it says he's still alive.
Benson had children on the show.
No, Benson was Robert Guillaume.
The governor's
Benson,
children.
The governor. Who was the governor?
Schwarzenegger.
Oh, I gotta call
Governator.
I gotta call.
Try Governator. That's what he checks in under.
Wow, how
and
about
the whole
you?
premise was Benson was fighting the governor's affair with Inga from the wife. That wasn't there, but.
Oh, so the governor...
There was a sex scandal on Benson?
Right. Oh, the only thing that I remember, my mom used to watch that show. By the way, I don't talk to my mom anymore. You know what? Now I'm just down to text messages. I got a single text message. I haven't talked to her in a month and a half. Got a text message from her yesterday. Heading to work. Hope all's well. Love you. So I just wrote back, all good.
That's something.
That was it. No, that was great. No, I remember my mom used to watch that show. If I recall, though, was it the big running gag that everybody hated the German woman's cooking?
Oh, I don't remember that.
Oh, come on, ma'am. It's a new show. You gotta get involved. Oh, Kaylee, Benson was a show about a butler who worked for the governor.
You can turn this way, too. I've never seen that.
But you've heard of the show.
I've heard of it, and that's it.
All I could tell you is that and didn't Robert Guillaume, that was the black guy, right? Uh-huh. He was a tap dancer, if I'm not mistaken. No? He tapped on the show once. I remember seeing that.
He did?
Yeah, with Inga Svensson or something, whatever her name was. All right, very good. I appreciate it. Thank you, ma'am.
Have a good day.
Very good. Jawohl. All right, let me do this. I got a lot of stuff that we got to get into.
Jason Campbell.
Right.
And Inga Svensson.
No, I didn't see Inga Svensson. I saw the guy from The Nanny, who I thought there was a German woman on the show, but she was on Benson. So I never saw Inga Svensson.
Yep.
Never saw her. All right, let me do this. A lot of stuff we got to get through today, so give me one quick break. We'll lay everything out for you next. Diane, let's get going with some news, please.
Police in Belgium arresting 16 people in 22 additional terror raids in the country there yesterday, including some in that neighborhood in Brussels where officials say some of the suspects in the Paris attacks had lived. The search for Salah Abdeslam, who authorities said left Paris after the attacks and returned to his hometown, is continuing.
Right.
Raids came as the Belgian capital of Brussels was on high alert for a second straight day because of some sort of imminent danger to its residents.
Yeah, they said that the good news is they conducted the raid and they got a lot of people. They said the bad news is that they didn't come across this stash of weapons that they were expecting to find when they went in and made the raids, because everything has been, these people are armed and ready to go. So when they went in and they conducted the raids, they're like, well, we did get some people with ties. Unfortunately, we didn't find the people who have the weapons. By the way, those raids will continue.
That's what they said.
Those raids will keep on going.
Indefinitely. As we start to learn more a little bit about the attacks in Mali on Friday morning, one woman who was able to get out said she was just getting ready to check out of the hotel when she started to hear gunshots. This is Kathy Fazekas. She works for the CDC and was there on a project. She said she barricaded herself inside her room and actually wrote an email to her husband that read in part, "There are shooters down the hallway, and I want you to know that if I don't make it, that I love you and my family and my CDC."
Could you
but she
imagine?
said, "But I am coming home." So,
could you imagine having to sit down and write that note?
No. And there was
Dear
also,
God.
I guess there was also a woman who lived in Tacoma Park.
Yes.
In Maryland, who was one of the victims. 41-year-old Anita Datar was working on some projects involving family planning. She was a senior manager at an international development organization, but she was one of the victims.
Just trying to help people. And unfortunately, she
well.
turns into a victim.
So I guess they said they're still, going through and gathering evidence on the gunmen who were killed. French investigators doing their forensic testing. They said they want to avoid compromising the investigation, so they are reluctant to release a whole lot of information concerning their findings at this point. 21-year-old man still on the run after shooting a Tulane University medical student early Friday morning, when the young man stopped to help a woman whom suspect Uric Kane appeared to be dragging down the street. Did you see that video?
The video is horrible.
The video
the guy
is
gets
shot in the stomach.
He gets shot in the stomach, and then the guy walks over and puts a gun to his head.
And thankfully,
thank God it jams.
Yeah.
But that dude's just driving down the street,
yeah,
and he sees the woman kind of being dragged
like by the head.
Throws the car in reverse and goes back and confronts the guy, and then he's standing with his hands in the air up against the wall. And then the gunman shoots him in the stomach. And the next picture you see is him laying on the ground, like in the fetal position, essentially begging for his life. And the dude walks over with his gun and puts it right up to his head.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, oh my God.
Peter Gold's family, by the way, releasing information saying that the condition of their son continues to improve, but he is still in guarded condition. And obviously the people at Tulane had some very nice things to say about him, saying this is exactly what you'd expect him to do if you know him. There is a $12,500 reward for information that leads to Kane's arrest. Turns out, according to the Chicago Fire Department, that 2-alarm blaze that happened at the John Hancock building over the weekend was started by a candle in a woman's bedroom.
Yeah. So the Hancock building is part residential, part offices. So, and I mean, the picture you kept seeing was on the 50th floor.
Yeah.
And and you just kept seeing the blaze coming out of there. I didn't realize this. No sprinklers in the Hancock Tower.
That seems a little outdated.
That seems a little bizarre that they wouldn't have sprinklers. You know, he used to live in, I believe, in that building was Farley.
I think that's where he was found dead, wasn't he?
I believe he lived in that building higher up. That's neither here nor there.
Yeah,
but dude, what an awesome apartment, though. You live on the 50th floor. I mean, minus the fire and the smoke.
I bet it's not cheap to live there.
No, of course it's not cheap to live in the Hancock Tower.
Yeah. 5 people.
But I bet it's awesome.
5 people suffering minor injuries, but they said they were, again, minor. Somebody had a sprained ankle. There was some, smoke damage to obviously a bunch of the apartments. So a lot of those people had to find other places to stay for the weekend.
That just seems so dangerous, though.
I know.
mean, you just have a candle fire break out in a high rise like that.
One of former Virginia Governor Bob McDonnell's sons found guilty of driving under the influence and apparently refusing to submit to a sobriety test. The Virginia Commonwealth attorney said that the judge has fined 24-year-old Robert McDonnell $250 and also suspended his license for a year. Apparently,
we're appealing, thank you.
And I guess he can apply.
I don't know why we're appealing, thank you.
He can apply for a restricted license where he'll have to do the, blow and go.
Oh, so he'll have to blow to start the car.
Yeah, if they approve it.
Right. I don't know what they're appealing for. I feel like he's already getting off light.
Apparently, they said that's a common sentence for a first-time DUI offender who has no prior record.
F me.
But I guess maybe they feel like,
Well, I guess when your old man is the former governor.
Yeah.
But whatever.
And they know lawyers. The 4th and final Hunger Games movie had a big debut over the weekend, but it wasn't quite as big as they had hoped. Smallest opening for any of the Hunger Games movies, for Mockingjay Part 2, earning just over $101 million. Plenty of other movies would
kill
for
101,
that.
Sure.
Yeah, Spectre was in second place at $14 million. New this week, you get Wednesday openings.
Oh, wait.
Because it's a short week.
No, I realize that. But Jackie told me she's interested in seeing a movie that I wasn't expecting her to be interested in.
Creed?
Yes!
Is she really?
Yeah, how about it? Well, come on, everybody liked Rocky. Rocky was awesome, and then the whole franchise was fantastic. But I had no idea that she would be into seeing Creed.
How about it?
Yeah, so she was like, I was talking to one of the kids, and they were like, hey, when are you and Mom going to see Creed? I said, what? Oh, excuse me? I said, yeah, Mom said she wants to see it. I was like, yeah, right on, Jack. That's awesome.
So, yeah, that's, Michael B. Jordan is basically playing Apollo Creed's grandson, and then Rocky swoops in.
Although, you know
what?
Him. You know what bothers me, though? And I'm going to feel stupid for saying this. How did Apollo Creed die? How does he die in the movies? This isn't giving anything away. Like Burgess Meredith gets, he has the heart attack when he sees Clubber Lang. That's Mr. T. But did Drago kill Creed in a fight? Have you ever seen a Rocky movie? I know it's been forever, and I'm horribly embarrassed that I don't remember. But you never saw one? You only saw one? One was fantastic. Won an Oscar, thank you, for Sylvester Stallone, both as a writer and an actor. 2 was fantastic. 3 was great. 4 was nah. Which was the one where they were in Russia when he was fighting Tommy Gunn?
3?
Don't remember. But how did Creed die? Was it Drago? Does Drago kill him in the ring, and that's what makes Rocky want to go fight him? No, maybe not. I don't know. I will break you. But that was the whole... Come on. Come on. What's the other thing we know about Dolph Lundgren? He played Drago, obviously, but what can I show you about Dolph Lundgren?
Seen him nude.
Yeah, I have a picture of his penis sitting about 3 feet to my left.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, Kaylee, line 1? Thank you. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Elliot in the morning. Hey, what's happening?
Hey, how did Creed die?
Hey, Apollo Creed died in Rocky IV when Apollo tried to fight Drago in an exhibition fight.
That's right. So it was the exhibition, and then Drago kills him in the fight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rocky went to throw the towel in, and Apollo's like, "No, don't throw the towel in." And in the next ring, he just got knocked out and bled to death or whatever.
That's right. 2 things. Number 1, excellent impersonation. You nailed that. But that's right, because they've got the towel, and he's laying on the ground, and he's looking over at Rock. and he's like, "Don't throw the towel." And they cut to his wife, Felicia Rashad. I don't know, but they cut to his wife, and she's screaming. She's got tears in her eyes, and she's screaming, "Throw the towel! Throw the towel!" I don't know why she sounds like my mom, but she's screaming for them to throw the towel, and Creed's looking like, "Don't throw the towel."
Yeah, but Rocky's like, "Hey, yo, I gotta throw the towel in, because you're gonna die. I'll see you over there, And he just he's like, "Hey, no, don't throw the towel in." And
exhibitions never go well, because you remember the other big exhibition fight that took place in one of the Rocky movies was when Rocky had the exhibition against the wrestler Thunder Lips.
Yeah, that was in Rocky 3.
Right, and Tyler, who played Thunder Lips?
Terry Bollea.
Absolutely, very good. That was the Hulk Hogan back then. Mm-hmm. Man, God, so much has happened. Now I'm caught up.
So Creed opens this week. Good Dinosaur in 3D for the kids. Victor Frankenstein.
Whatevs.
Daniel Radcliffe also new this week. One Direction taking the top honors last night at the American Music Awards. Artist of the Year as well as favorite duo or group. Star Wars fans got a little bone throw to them with a special performance by Pentatonics. People were excited for that.
They were? That would have left me very flaccid.
It at least gave the Star Wars fans something to tune into.
No, but wasn't there a trailer? Wasn't there a new trailer that premiered during the show?
Was it
After
different? Oh.
I thought that there was a new trailer that premiered during the American Music Awards. Now, I can't be too critical because I didn't see it, but that would have done nothing for me. Like, that sounds really boring to me.
People online loved it.
Did they really?
Yeah.
You know what? I think it was awesome that they did that. That was great. That was great. Good for them.
So it seemed like everything that's getting talked about happened after 10 o'clock.
Oh, well, okay.
Except for Meghan Trainor.
Well, the Kiss went on till after 10, so it straddled.
Like the Friends tribute, Star Wars, Demi and Alanis, like that was all after 10.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they were supposed to perform together.
And then
I didn't see it.
Bieber did the 3-song medley to end the show.
Oh, he was in the rain, right? Or, well, I don't think it was raining in the building, but he was in the water.
It's the first time at an award show someone's done that.
That's not true. That's happened before.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
Very played out.
Kyle Busch won his first career Sprint Cup title yesterday by completing his comeback from serious injury 9 months ago when he hit that wall.
This championship is all for these guys, for my wife, my family, and this is so cool! Woo! Yeah!
Jeff Gordon finishing 6th in the race, so he now moves on to his broadcasting career.
Did they did Kyle and Gordon embrace or anything after the race?
Gordon made his way to victory lane because I didn't realize it, and maybe I'm dumb for not knowing this, that Gordon was Kyle's childhood hero.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So he made his way over and congratulated him. Kurt showed up.
How was that? That's icy, isn't
Kyle
it?
didn't even call him over. Jeff got to cut in during the interview.
Right.
And Kurt had to wait for the interview to end.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, boy. Because if not, he'll go off. But
it was cool pre-race because obviously everyone was celebrating Jeff Gordon. And like Lewis Hamilton and Andretti, they were all there with him.
Well, that's kind of cool.
As the cars finally got out on the track. It was pretty neat.
That's pretty good.
Denny Hamlin will have his surgery next Monday to repair his torn ACL in his knee that he messed it up when he was playing basketball earlier in the fall.
Hey, when's the award ceremony? That's coming up soon, right? Isn't it? Isn't it always like a couple of weeks, like a week and a half or so?
Not a week and a half. It's in December.
Oh, okay. Well, December's next week.
Yeah, but it's not like next weekend.
You
gotta do the Truck Series award show first, and then Xfinity.
Would you watch both of those races as well?
Denny Hamlin, by the way, will have his surgery done by Dr. Patrick Connor, who is the Panthers team doctor. Cam Newton, 5 touchdown passes to lead Carolina 44-16 over the Redskins.
Kicked the crap out of
yesterday,
the Redskins.
So the Panthers improved to 10-0 with the win yesterday.
Boy, and that was another one. I had to listen to that on the radio. Dear God, that is an abortion to listen to. Jesus Christ. I don't know how anybody does it. That is horrible.
Ravens over the Rams 16-13. Joe Flacco and Justin Forsett out for the rest of the season. Both went down with their season-ending injuries. Cowboys got Romo back to snap their losing streak, beating Miami 24-14. Packers topping the Vikings 30-13. You had a little brief point in the game where they had to, I guess, stop things down because there was a squirrel.
Oh, the squirrel making the run.
Squirrel running around.
Yeah, I saw that on ESPN.
Sunday night game, the Cardinals over the Bengals 34 to 31. Also, Mike Florio reporting last night that Peyton Manning is planning to play next season, even if he is not a member of the Broncos.
He still has 1 year left on his deal in Denver for $19 million. I mean, listen, they could let him go or whatever the case is, but now there's all conflicting reports because everybody wants to say they got it right. So Florio went with that. He's heard from people that that he's going to play, and then Dungy was like, "No, I haven't heard no such thing."
Patriots and Bills for Monday Night Football tonight on ESPN. Basketball, Golden State Warriors beating the Bulls back on Friday night and then beat the Nuggets last night, so they improved to 15-0 to start their season. Best start to a season in NBA history. They can break the record at home tomorrow night, so that's tied them. They can break the record at home tomorrow night against the Lakers. On the other end of that, it's 0-15 for the 76ers now.
Yeah, they go tonight. So they can get to 16 losses before the 16th win.
They are in Minnesota.
Oh, please lose. Please lose.
That is a look at news and sports.
Your job?
Just had the first of 5 Thanksgivings that I have to do between now and next weekend.
Oh, did you have Friendsgiving over the weekend?
No, I had Dadsgiving. So I had to go to my dad's side of the family.
Oh, wait a minute. So why do you... Oh, so you got to do... Your parents are busted up, obviously.
Yep, divorced parents and then a wife that can't separate from her parents.
Wait, say that again. A wife that what?
That can't separate from her parents.
What do you mean?
So you have to do a dinner there, too.
We have to go to all my family and then all of her family. And it's just a great time.
I was going to say, that sounds like a colossal pain in the ass.
With 3 kids also.
Wait, you have 3 kids that you got to schlep along?
Yep.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry. That blows.
It's great. I love the holidays.
All right, so listen, let me do this for you. Let me give you a pair of tickets. You will go see The Used. 2 nights for them, so I'll give you tickets for both nights. So if you hold tight 1 second for me, Kaylee will get some info. Hey, enjoy Hell Week.
Yeah, thanks.
You got it, dude. Hold tight 1 second for me, please. Let me go to line 4. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hi, this is John.
John, how are you, sir?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing excellent, thank you. Anything from the weekend that I should know about?
Just watched the Ravens win and played Battlefront on Xbox One all weekend.
Oh, good for you. By the way, that game's pretty good. My kids are all into it, so I sneak down there every so often and play. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I love it.
Also, I saw the very end of the Ravens game, so I saw Tucker's field goal to win that. Hey, can I ask you something real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Are you do you take any kind of supplements?
No, I don't take any kind of supplements at all.
You don't. So why is I was reading some study that was done over the weekend. Actually, it was part of a study where they were talking about how there's this massive crackdown now, and I don't know what started it. Like, why now? I feel like people have been taking supplements forever, so I don't know what started it. But they were saying that this thing said, like, in recent months, they've really started to crack down, like, through lawsuits against, like, people who are selling. They go after Jacked for some reason. I don't know what that is. I don't take it.
I don't know.
Although,
I believe that's when people take it for the gym, right?
I don't know. Some sound like they're just fat burners. A buddy of mine buys fat burners out of a guy's car. So I know that he gets them that way. And maybe that's why all of the lawsuits are being filed. But they were talking about, and I mean, listen, there's no shortage. I believe there's stores that exist right next to us that make an entire living on selling every kind of supplement. And I don't know, and they were saying that a lot of it, there's no stake that any of it does any good, that that some of the claims that a bunch of the companies make don't obviously reach the results that they tell you that they will, that they could cause some problems. But I just didn't understand why now are they going after all these supplement companies where they haven't in years.
Wasn't it, too, they said that a lot of people end up in the emergency room because of certain ones?
Oh, like what?
I mean, I don't know necessarily if it's something like Jack, but it's the ones that maybe still have ingredients like they're not supposed to, like ephedra.
Do they not list correctly what's in the container?
I thought they could get around it by just changing the name of whatever it is that's still not supposed to be in there.
All I know is that 6 executives from the people who make Jacked now face criminal charges for the unlawful sale of their supplements. A larger probe by federal agencies aimed at stemming the sale of unproven products. So I don't know if that's just a case of them saying, hey, none of this crap does what we tell you it does. But they're making millions and millions and millions on the stuff. I told you, a buddy of mine thinks it's cheaper, so he buys it out of the back of a car. I'm not kidding. A dude in his neighborhood sells like a.
So the guy he's buying it from is some sort of distributor.
Yes.
Right?
Well, I guess so. That's why he would have him in. Why he would have him in his car. And his buddy was like the guy who lives in the neighborhood was like, "Hey, listen, this stuff will cost you an arm and a leg if you go retail. I'll sell it to you wholesale." And so he buys it out of the guy's car. He also buys e-cigs out of somebody's car.
Oh, why?
Because he sells them in the neighborhood.
Because they're cheaper.
Loaded. His whole house is loaded with them because he gets them that way. It says from California to Maine, consumers ingest pills, powders, and liquids beyond belief every single day without knowing whether they're wasting their money or whether they may end up harming themselves rather than helping themselves. Many of these products are not what they purport to be and cannot do what the... But don't you know that when you start taking them?
No,
I just think a lot of
you're
people overdo
told
it a
that
lot.
there's some like rare extract and then it's a chemical. No, you don't know that.
But I feel like everybody who takes those knows, well, I'll give this a try. Who knows if it'll work or not?
Well, sure, that. But if you read the ingredients and you're thinking that you're ingesting one thing and it turns out it's completely synthetic.
No, the other thing, the other is like other ingredients just get listed. Like the
and
final
additives.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what that's what they would put it under. But I feel like like for example, like my buddy who gets the fat burners.
Right.
I was like, dude, what are you taking? He's like, I don't know. Guy
This
sells
doesn't
them out of
even
his car.
come with a label?
Like, the guy who, well, no, because they're not retailers. Like the guy who sells it to me though, he's massive. Like he's in good shape.
Yeah.
My buddy is not. So he just takes I can't even tell you what he takes. Well, he's taking something that he buys out of his car. All right, dude, hey, listen, hold tight one sec. Let me get you those tickets. I'll send you to go see the used, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You got it, dude. Hold tight one second. Line 2. Wait, hold on. Jacked. Oh, Diane, Jacked is a pre-workout energy booster.
Mm-hmm.
It's S, doesn't do anything, tastes like butt.
Well, that sounds worth it.
Okay, well, tell that. Those people are millionaires.
Has Jacked been in the news before?
I feel like that name is familiar.
Because I think we've talked about it, and we didn't know whether it was like Jack 3D or Jacked.
Oh, that could be. All I know is that 6 of them just got indicted, and the executives behind Jacked.
Wasn't Jacked one of the ones that had ephedra in it?
I don't think so.
Or did they take that out or just change the name to like some sort of...
What does ephedra do?
It makes your heart race. It's just a stimulant.
Right. But what was the big
Makes
product?
you not hungry.
What was the big product that got nailed for having ephedra?
Was it
the diet people? What was the big diet one where they got busted for ephedra?
I mean, there are tons of things that had ephedra in them.
No, but wasn't there one, like I want to say it was like a big, I can't think of what it was, but there was like a big weight loss program and everything, but not like a workout program, just like a diet thing.
Oh.
Tip of my tongue.
Do you know what I'm talking
Yes,
about?
yes.
Yeah, you're with me, right?
Fen?
No, that was different.
And I know I never did it, but every disc jockey was doing the live reads for him. Like when Lou does the cookie diet.
Well, now you're thinking of Stacker 2.
Apparently, Lou's off the cookie diet.
Stacker 2?
Stacker 2 was a big endorsement thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
But that's not what we're thinking of.
No, but you
Wasn't Kenny Wallace involved with Stacker 2?
I think he was. Lou wasn't. Lou was on the cookie diet. He's off of that. But you know what I'm talking about. What was the big diet craze that they ended up getting busted for?
Is it Herbalife?
No, Herbalife is the sponsor or was the sponsor of LA Galaxy. That's just a pyramid scheme.
Okay.
Where am I going, Kaylee? Where am I going? Line 3? Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, Elliot, this is William. Hey, that Jack 3D, that has that's a big stimulant. And I think they were getting sued for they're causing heart attacks because people take it, and I'm telling you, man, it gives you like it makes your face all blotchy, and it like makes you really pumped, and that's what it is. It's a thing to make you pumped at the gym.
So wait. First of all, am I saying it wrong? Do I look really stupid? Is it Jack 3D?
Yeah, that's how people at the gym pronounce it.
Well, that's what I'm going with. That's what I'm going with when I get in there and start pounding. Wait, so what is the splotches it's giving me on the face?
Oh man, it's it's a beta alanine, and I think
I don't know
what it's supposed to do, it expands your blood vessels that allows you more blood to flow through your body.
Right.
And so you're supposed to take with a lot of water, but you build a tolerance to it just like anything else, and the market's flooded with these type of products. But so Jack 3D actually they changed their formula because, like I said, the first was really, really powerful, and I guess they realized, the FDA, none of that stuff is approved by the FDA.
Right.
So you say people know what they're taking when they take it, but, results are different for everyone, and I think that's how these companies stay in business.
Results may vary. Mm-hmm. That gets you around everything. Everything.
Right.
Now, do you take it or no?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, I'm not a big gym rat or anything like that, but, when you go to the gym after work, it's nice to, you're already sluggish in the afternoon, so it gives you a nice little feeling. What's that stuff, niacin? I think it has niacin in it, too. That's what gives you your blotchy feeling. Like your itchy feeling, your skin's on fire.
Well, I don't want that. I don't want that at all.
Yeah, but you're killing your supersets.
I did have a buddy. I don't know if he does it
niacin
anymore.
Flush is what he's referring to, I think.
Oh, see, now I have friends that get the Asian flush if they just drink, but you have to be Asian to get that. I have a buddy, I haven't talked to him in a while, but he used to take like 70 pills a day.
70?
Not even kidding.
Of what?
Is he dead?
I have no, he's still alive.
Oh.
I have no idea. I don't know what was in him, but it was like he had like a whole menu of them that he had to take in the morning and then throughout the day and then like at lunch and then at night. I think he was taking like 65, 70 pills a day.
Wow.
Yeah, and I don't think I'm exaggerating that number. I think that's what he was taking. And he had another buddy that was doing the same thing. That's a lot of pills. That's a lot of water to have to drink just to get those down.
Choke them down.
Dear God. Wait, hold on. What do we got here? Hydroxycut? That's not the one I'm thinking of. Wait,
that was a big endorsement one too.
Hydroxycut? That one I don't remember.
Well, a lot of people thought it was that, or Stacker 2.
Stacker 2 was big. That was big for a while.
Stacker 2.
Where am I going, Kaylee? Line 6? Wait, the one that I'm thinking of, it went away and then came back as something else. And it wasn't Stacker and then came back as Stacker 2. But it was like, this is something, and then they got in trouble. And then it went away, and then they came back, and they were like, oh, here's
they just
this brand
changed
new
the
product.
name.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
In the formula, because the results may vary. I'm sorry, what line did you say, Kaylee? Line 6? Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, hey, what's going on, dude?
All right, so yeah, the hydroxycut is the one that got busted for the ephedra.
Oops.
People still can try to find it with it, and they love it if they use it before. And it was causing a lot of problems. Now, the Jack formula, what it did cause was straight stupidity. People would take one scoop of it, feel great, and get a huge rush, and then they'd start using 2 or 3 scoops. And all that stuff, the FDA does not actually approve or unapprove it. They don't touch it because they have guidelines those products have to meet to be able to be sold, but they do not have to be approved or unapproved by the FDA. I actually worked in the supplement world and worked for a company that produces all their own stuff. And they have to meet certain guidelines to be able to sell it.
Right.
But things like the ephedra, yeah, that's knocked out, but you can use the beta-alanine, and they have so many different formulas now. There's one actually called DHEA now that is the big one, that it actually pushes your testosterone levels up as you use it, and it gives you an incredible boost, but that's the next one that they're trying to knock off the market.
And what is it called? DHDA?
DHEA. It's, I can't remember the whole pronunciation of it. But there's several different ones that people, the problem is, like I said, it's just stupidity. People take way too much of it. There are massive warnings all over it that say, adjust your, comfort level to it. It says start with 1 scoop and assess your tolerance on every single bottle of those. And they all say do not take more than 2 scoops or however many scoops in a 24-hour period. And that's why they can't really sue the companies as well.
Right.
Because people go over these warnings. Just like, it's any product that they overuse, and that's how the companies get out of the lawsuits.
So why did the guys, and I've heard 2 different pronunciations during this whole conversation. Why are the guys at Jacked or Jack 3D, whatever it is, why did they get indicted?
Now their lawsuit, It's pretty easy to get somebody once they put enough stuff in it, but they did have their old formula still on shelves in certain places.
Right.
And that was the problem because they were allowed to sell everything that they had on shelves, and people are going back and using it. Like the company that I work for, they had certain products out, and those products got pulled off, but people still had those things. And if anybody used it, they could, because it was pulled off the shelves, our company pulled everything off and destroyed it instead of letting some of it be sold. But if you had old product and kept using it and got sick off of it, that's where they're being able to come back and say stuff.
And you said hydroxycut, that's out. Nobody can use that.
The old formula, now they've come back out with 3 different ones they have now, which are in different forms. It doesn't have the ephedra in it.
Right.
But it's a terrible, terrible thing. In itself, because it dehydrates the actual muscle tissue in your body, and that's where a lot of people get the problems, because they just take a bunch of pills and think it's going to be magic instead of following directions, drinking enough water, doing everything right. It's just like actual steroids.
I'll tell you what, I ate a double elevation burger last night. I feel fantastic. I feel great. Hey, can I ask you about one other thing? Like, do you keep up with everything going on, not just in the supplement world, but in the health world?
I try to.
Yeah, where are you on maple water?
Maple water? I have not heard of that one yet.
Oh, I'm so far ahead of the curve.
Is that like the new coconut water?
That's the new coconut water is maple water, which essentially just take some Mrs. Butterworth's and then just pour a bunch of water on it and mix it up. Does that sound good?
That's a good way to get your carbs jacked up and your glucose levels, I guess.
It's just sugar.
Right? Diane, I'm just telling you, maple water, I was reading, that's the way to go. That is going to be the next big thing.
It all boils down to people's stupidity. Like I said, they just want a quick fix and something that's going to give them an instant miracle pill.
Amen, bro.
And if even steroids, you can do steroids correctly, and they're not actually dangerous to your body. But if you misuse them and think it's going to be a miracle, of course it's going to destroy your body.
Gotcha.
How you doing?
I appreciate the phone call. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
You got it, dude. Talk to you later.
What's the maple water?
Maple water is, it is the next thing. By the way, like, it's sold in, like, bottles. Like, it's ready to go. Let's see. Hold on. All the choices of water, blah, 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 blah. So they were talking about how it's kind of like the next thing. So you had, like, coconut water, which was a scam. And then, what was the one right before coconut water? There was one other one, but it's like, do you want plain water? Do you want bubble water? Do you want bottled water? Just get it right out of the tap. It's the same thing. It tastes fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's good for you. Nobody's dying. They refer to it as in the artisanal water world.
Yeah.
Here we go. Maple water. $2.99 for a 32-ounce box. Oh, it comes in a box. Nothing's better than water in a box. Let's see. The most interesting fact about maple water. Maple syrup begins his life as maple water. Oh, so you know what it is? Well, it is. They do use part of the sap, but it's also like, remember how we talked about deviled eggs and you get like the sweat on the bottom of the egg? It almost sounds like that's what they're making the maple water out of.
Forgotten about egg sweat.
Is the, I'm going to kill some eggs on Thursday, is like the water that kind of surrounds the tree where the sap comes out. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like the PC, if you will. That's what they're taking and making the water out of.
How you doing?
They said, by the way, it tastes dank. That was the because it sounds like you're drinking the inside of a tree.
What's it do for you?
The same thing that coconut water did for you.
I never had any.
I never did either. But I think the real answer there is absolutely nothing. But it's a healthier, more invigorating, natural sugar form of water that's better than just the crap that you would get out of the spigot, which there's nothing wrong with.
I need something with healing.
Why? What do you got?
Properties.
Why, are you still sick?
No, I got a toe issue.
I'm sorry?
I hurt my toe pretty badly over the weekend.
In what way?
In, like, the stubbing way.
Oh, did you break it? Are you... Dude, that's black.
Yeah.
What'd you use? You stubbed it into a wall?
A little side table.
You know what? You need some hydroxycut and a little maple water. That's broken.
I mean... It may be. There's nothing you can do about it.
Broken toe, they could boot it.
A boot?
I don't need a boot.
The, hey, what's this all about? The, no, but you want to immobilize it. Have you taped it to your ring toe?
Yeah, well, I didn't look up anything, but my wife said that she read you could tape it.
Right.
To the,
well, you want to, because you want to limit mobility.
But just my pinky toe, so it's not like it's doing much anyway.
It's protecting your balance.
No, I'm saying like it's not like it's, even when you curl your toes, the pinky toe doesn't move much. And now, and mine's
but
moving
it's
not
jamming
at
up
all
against
right
the
now
side of your
because
toe.
I mean, should just take my shoes off.
No, you want to stabilize it.
But it's hurting. I need maple water.
I believe there are a lot of bone healing qualities to maple water. So that may
bathe in it.
That may be
Is that,
the right
not
thing.
Consume it, bathe in it.
No, the break is inside the body. You got to get that water inside the body.
It was this scary. I tripped.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, it's not a stub. It was almost like I set it up to punt the table. That's how hard I felt it. We were practicing for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. So we set up,
what were you practicing?
Here's our own parade.
Here's where I'm going to sit and watch it?
No.
Oh, this table's too close. By the way, do you remember the last bad injury that was suffered over like a coffee table?
Somebody that we know?
Somebody famous.
Oh.
Gary Coleman?
Exactly. Remember, he tripped over his penis and then hit his head on the coffee table. That's what caused the problem. I'm sorry. What were you setting up for the Thanksgiving Day parade?
The toys to make our own version.
Oh, you're doing your own parade this year.
We do it every year. So we were taking inventory.
Get this goddamn table out of the way.
And I tripped over the parade.
Right.
And then in the fall, smashed my foot against the table.
Right.
And my daughter was right in front of me, and I almost fell on her.
Right. But you
had to pick her up as I was falling and lift her out of the way.
Oh.
And then we stumbled a few feet forward, and I started crying. But you can see it.
That's pretty bad.
Put it on Snapchat.
Yeah, no, that's black.
It's hurting.
Well,
and that was yesterday. It happened Saturday. That was yesterday morning.
Right.
It doesn't look better.
Is it blacker?
It's worse, yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, because it's spreading down the foot.
Take your shoe off. Are you green yet?
No. It's still
still black. Yeah.
Black
No, the side of my kid's face is green because that's going down.
He get hit by a puck?
Yeah, an elbow to the head or something while they were playing. I don't know what the hell they were playing. Some wrestling game. Where am I going, Kaylee? Line 2. Are you going to? You should honestly though. You need to immobilize the toe.
The toe feels very constricted in my shoe right now.
Take some of Diane's tape and then just wrap it up. No, that's scotch, but just wrap it up around the other toe. Tape.
Doesn't she have foot tape on her?
Oh, Diane's all wrapped up.
No, I only left
took it off.
Yeah, you leave it on for like 3-4 days.
Well, do you have the U stuff?
No, you don't want that.
Ooh, with heel skin.
That's the new maple water.
Hi, Elliot. In the morning.
Hey, is this me?
Yeah, hi. Who's this?
Hey, it's Kyle from Royal.
Hey, what's going on, dude?
Not much. I used to take all that supplements. I mean, I still do. I take the C4 now, but
right.
I used to take the old Jack 3D because they changed the formula.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I was in the Army, they actually there was like this full-bird colonel. Like he decided he would take like 3 or 4 scoops of the stuff when he was just starting, and he had a heart attack on the track. So
I'm sorry, on the track.
Yeah, like they used to run around a track.
Yeah, right.
On post. But then they took it off post because they were trying to forbid it from soldiers using it. But yeah, they changed the formula, and after they changed the formula, it just kind of sucked. But
because they went all pussy. Yeah, I hear.
Yeah, pretty much. And then like you got your other stuff out there, which is like I take like C4 now, but you got to use that stuff in moderation, and you have to like take it for like maybe a month or 2, and then you wean yourself off of it and get on something else, and then you go back to it. So like you basically cycle your body back through it.
I gotcha.
And I used to take Stacker 2 when I was on deployment. So Stacker 2, like old school Stacker 2, like the pills.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So I mean, it all depends on what your body is actually used to. Like I used to take it and like to vomit, and then that'd be good.
Is that on the jar?
No, but that's what Kenny Wallace used to always tell you. Just take it to vomit. All right, go ahead, yes, Tyler?
Well, people are still guessing what the endorsement was.
Oh, I thought of a couple of them while we were talking.
Okay.
Nutrisystem?
No.
That wasn't it?
No, that's basically food.
Oh, you've got on your list what Lila tweeted, and I think you're thinking of
Metabolife?
I don't know what that is.
Wasn't that one?
It was one.
Right.
I think that was a big endorsement one, too, wasn't it?
God, I feel like it was. Wait, hold on, line 6. Hi, Elliot, in the morning.
Hi, this is Chris.
Yeah, Chris, what's going on?
Yeah, it was a Metabolife, the ephedrine supplements. My mom used to take those, and she would vacuum the whole damn house. I mean, it was her Saturday routine. But yeah, it got kicked off the market, and then they took that ephedrine out and brought it back, but it didn't do as good.
But what was
Who is the face of Metabolife?
Oh, I don't know.
We talked about people endorsing it.
Yeah, Lou Katz. The other one that I thought of though, what was Trim Spa?
Yes, like my body.
That was Anna Nicole Smith.
Was it?
Like my body? Yes, that was Anna Nicole Smith. Was that the one that also got pulled?
At some point or another, haven't they all had to rebrand?
Yeah, well, we've come back without the ephedrine and then with a little different thing.
Trim Spa, baby. Yep.
But didn't one of them come back as something else? Maybe Trim Spa came back as Metabolife and then came back as Nutrisystem.
Nutrisystem is meal plan. I don't think there's any supplements with them.
No, Weight Watchers is meal plan.
So is Nutrisystem.
It is?
Yeah.
Which one does, no, then I'm not thinking of the right one. Maybe I'm thinking of Trim Spa. Maybe I'm thinking that's the one I'm thinking of.
Nutrisystem is Marie Osmond.
Oh, then that's not it. That's not it.
And Dan Marino.
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
Trim Spa is now known as X32.
Is it really?
Hey, come up with a name that reminds people, not at all, of our former incarnation.
All right, let's do some follow-up phone calls, please. 866-2-ELLIOT, 866-235-5468. Any good stories from yesterday, last night, anything over the weekend, doesn't matter to me. 866-2-ELLIOT, 866-235-5468.
Call Elliot in the morning. 866-2-ELLIOT, 866-235-5468.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, dude?
Not too much. Just got in from Montana.
I'm sorry, you just got in from Montana?
Yeah.
How long were you out in Montana for?
I got there Thursday, and I got home last night.
Oh, so you spent 4 days out. What were you doing in Montana?
I went out there for Cat Grizz. It's the Montana State Bobcats versus University of Montana Grizzlies.
Oh, okay.
So I went out there for the football game.
Dude, was it awesome?
It's sick. I went to school at Montana State. And,
right.
So my birthday was yesterday, and so that's what I decided I was going to do for my birthday.
Dude, that's pretty awesome. Good for you. Hey,
yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Two things. Number one, did you stop by the White Moose Ranch?
The what ranch?
The White Moose Ranch. That's where Brendan Witt lives. And number two is, how was the was it just covered in snow?
It wasn't too bad. It snowed while we were there. It was pretty cold.
God, I'm so envious of that. Like, it feels so good outside right now in the 30s. I love it. But I'm ready for some snow.
Yeah, same. No, I was talking to my buddies, and we got a couple friends up there with houses, so we're going to just leave our boards up there.
Dude, that's awesome.
We just fly in and ski whenever we want.
Good for you. All right, dude. Hey, listen, I appreciate the phone call. Thank you, bro.
Hey, thanks.
You got it, dude. We'll talk to you later. I don't remember if it was on Friday or Thursday that we were talking to people who try to set diversions up. Remember, there was the woman who called in the fake police report so she and her boyfriend could drive drunk home while the police were out investigating something else?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you know, great diversion story over the weekend. Dude's running late getting to the hospital where his wife is giving birth. There's only one way to make sure that we're going to slow things down before they take her in for that C-section.
How?
Oh, I call it a bomb threat to the hospital. And
how is that going to stop her body?
No, she was having a C-section. But she wasn't going to be. He wasn't going to be there in time for the C-section to take place. But he's like, you know what? I call in a bomb threat. That'll slow everything down.
Traced right to his cell phone.
Yeah. So Utah man now facing. Guess how long that is, calling in a bomb threat to a hospital. He did it to delay his wife's C-section until he could get there. 26-year-old guy named Michael Sherman. Oh, Michael Sherman Morlang. He called the hospital.
Where was he? Like, was he states away or was he blocks away?
He was in Idaho at the time and had to get to the Utah for the what you call it, the C-section. So he needed some extra time. So he called in that bomb threat.
Was that like 10 years?
The incident caused an evacuation of the hospital and forced ER patients to another hospital 30 miles away. Let me start with the lesser of the penalties that he faces, and that's $250,000 in fines.
Oui.
Which seems like nothing when you compare it to 10 years in federal prison. Holy crap. Can you imagine that?
I guess they treated it like a school.
Dude, I don't know that you get 10 years on a school.
Yeah, you're probably right.
But a hospital, dude, they were moving patients. They were moving patients. 30 miles. Whew, man, I don't know if I'm going to get there in time. I got an idea. I'll bomb threat the joint, and then I'll be good to go. And then, remember we talked to Fisher Stevens? And we were talking to him about the extinction and the racing extinction is the name of the movie. And we were talking about there was that one bird that we heard in the movie. You hear it take its last cry, and you're like, well, there goes that bird. And then he was talking about all the species of frogs that are going to be gone. Half the species on the earth now will be gone in 100 years. There were no shortage of people that sent me the story about the northern white rhino.
Oh, yeah.
Started the weekend with 4. We end the weekend with 3. So I guess 3 of them are in Kenya, 1 of them in San Diego, and the one in San Diego, Nola is the rhino's name. She did. So the Nola was living at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park. I guess isn't that like the San Diego Zoo? Mm-hmm. There are now 3 northern white rhinos left in the entire world, and they're trying to find a way to be able to go through in vitro to get eggs or whatever they're doing, but they don't know if it's going to work. And the other ones are getting old. Mm. All northern white rhinos are lonely. Nola was the only one of her kind within 10,000 miles. Isn't that kind of sad?
Did
well, I mean, it's very sad.
Nola die of...
Old. Yeah, just old.
Oh, so
old but got sick as a result of being old.
Yeah.
I think Nola was 41.
Is that old for a rhino?
Nola was the oldest of the 4 white rhinos at the ripe old age of 41. She was also the only one living outside. But yeah, it was just, she had gotten sick from being old. Mm. So I don't think she developed something that wouldn't be just outside of the realm of just being old. But there's no technique for harvesting eggs from the living rhinos. So now they have no idea what they're going to do. Isn't that sad?
Yeah.
And we were just talking about that, so they'll be gone. And that's like the black rhino, right? Where they had to hire round-the-clock security. Can I go to line 5? And then I got to go to 6. Hi, Elliot, in the morning.
Hey, it's Chuck from Mid-City, New Orleans.
Hey, what's going on, dude?
I got a news story for you.
Yes, go ahead.
So you can Google this video. It's pretty intense.
Wait, are you talking about the Tulane student?
Yeah. Did you see the video?
Yeah.
Yeah, Diane was talking about that earlier this morning. That video is unbelievable, dude.
The video, I mean, I guess he got shot in the stomach.
Yes.
And he curls up into a little ball. I mean, he had to think he was done.
Yeah. No, so I guess, and we were talking about the story earlier, he's just driving down the street and sees that dude dragging that woman, almost in a headlock.
Well, what's crazy is in the video, he's pretty far down the street. He's on a different street, and he backs up and then turns down the street.
Right. And then he comes back, and then he gets, and you see him up against that wall, and he gets shot in the stomach.
Yeah.
And then he's laying on the ground, in the fetal position, begging for his life, and that dude just walks up with the gun and points at. That's a massive gun. I don't know what kind of gun that is. That is a massive gun.
I don't know if you shoot guns or how much you know about guns, but that gun is not that hard to clear a jam. The guy's lucky the guy didn't know how to use a gun.
But you know what? You know
and
what's
he was
weird?
so calm too.
Who the bad guy?
Yeah.
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 But you know what's
He
weird?
was very nonchalant about shooting someone in the head.
The last 2 weeks, we've seen 2 videos of people who were, I mean, literally knocking on death's door in gun jams. And so there's the Tulane student from over the weekend. And then remember, there was the footage of the Paris attacks when they shot up that cafe. That woman gets under the table, and the bad dude walks up and points the gun right at her head, and the gun jams. Thank God. But 2 in a week that are just captured right on tape. I mean, you're seeing people, honestly, within an inch of their life.
Yeah.
Well, they had last night in New Orleans, they had some kind of event going on, and 2 guys with a machine gun just started firing into a crowd and hit 16 people.
You know what? I saw that. That was at the park where I guess kind of an impromptu party / filming of a music video, or at least that's how it's being reported nationally.
It's in the Desire Project neighborhood.
And so I guess there had started to be reports about that hundreds of people were gathering in this park, and the cops were actually on their way to the park. When people started running, they could hear the gunshots. And
They had a second line, so the cops were there to facilitate and watch over the second line, and then the shots started happening before the second line made it to the park. So that's why the cops were so close.
I gotcha. And then, I guess there were, I read there were 16 people who ended up being hospitalized. But the way you were talking about it, they said that there was one dude who was like almost standing in the middle of the park with a shiny silver machine gun, just firing it around. Like, Jesus Christ, people.
Yeah. I mean, Grand Theft Auto wasn't supposed to be a how-to map.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, congratulations. Your city is all over the news this weekend.
Yeah.
And
I wish it was there for better things.
Well, you know what? Rest easy knowing that Zach is in your city. He was sending me text messages over the weekend asking which strip clubs he should go to, as nauseating as that
on
is.
The foot of Bourbon. If you tell him, that's where you should go.
Wait, which one?
The Penthouse Club, right at the beginning of Bourbon Street.
I'll pass that on a little bit later on today. All right, listen, I want you to work New Orleans and get your city back in a better light after the weekend, all right?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
All right, dude. We'll talk to you later. Thank you, my friend. Hey, and what happened to the... Oh, wait, where did he go? I can't... What is that shirt saying?
Big or small, save them all.
That's Zach talking about Tiggies, Diane. How lame is he in that city? How bad? I mean, listen, he's probably having a great time.
You don't have to drink to have fun.
It sure helps, though, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
It sure helps. And then, real quickly, when we were talking... Oh, I have to go to line 6 first. My apologies. Hi, Elliot, in the morning.
Hello?
Yeah, hi. Who's this?
This is Melanie.
Yes, Melanie. What can I do for you?
Well, I was calling because I know you were talking about the toe injury.
Yeah, Tyler's got... By the way, during the break, I'll tell you this. Tyler took his shoe and sock off. The black and blue, for those that were following on Snapchat, the black and blue demarcation on the little toe seems to be more direct. You know what I mean? Like the picture you showed me was very, like it was all over. I feel like on the toe now, it's the inside of the little toe. Like there's a line through the toe, almost following a bone line.
You didn't feel like it was that way on Snapchat?
I didn't. Show me this. I see what you mean, but I feel like in here, well, I'm sorry. I know I hit the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I feel like internally here it's all more black, and on the outside it's more white. So I feel like that demarcation line is very direct now. The other thing is that the sock is very wet. The sock
my foot's nervous about its health.
All right, I don't think you're one to talk about
my socks are dry. My
No.
socks are dry right now.
When have you ever touched us with your shoe off and that sock's been dry? Never.
They're dry right now because all the peeling skin is absorbing the.
It's like a talc.
The moisture. Anyway, I'm sorry. Yes, you had some bone info.
Yes.
Yes.
So there was a study in Tel Aviv, and it was published in the Journal of Bone and Mineral something or another.
Right.
And I think it was just published this summer that shows that marijuana will actually help heal bone fractures faster.
Here you go, Tyler.
And you guys are legal, so there's an option if you're looking for something natural.
And you know what? Great news
Probably
for Tyler.
better than the...
all I have to do is go get my backpack, and I can heal your toe.
Better than that maple water.
Don't crap on the maple water, ma'am. I'm putting out a whole line of that.
And remember, I'm bathing in it.
And Tyler's bathing in it. But yeah, I can have that toe healing here in less than 3 minutes. All I got to do is a one-handed roll, and we are set.
There you go. I mean, it was a study on rats, but it's bones, so
whatever.
It's probably good.
And by the way, what is the rat video that's making it all over the place this weekend? Is the dude that fell asleep at the subway station and had a rat crawling up on his pants?
Selfie rat.
Ew.
Yeah, and then when the homeless guy drops his phone, the phone takes a picture of the rat. Do me a favor. If I'm ever asleep waiting on the metro or a subway and a rat crawls on my lap, could you put the phone down and come over and help me, please? Instead of thinking, this'll be awesome. I felt bad for that dude.
Everybody wants to go viral.
I know, but I felt bad for him because of how much I hate rats. I felt bad for that dude. And did you see when he gets up at first, that rat's holding onto his pants. That rat won't let go. He's got his nails dug in.
They're not afraid of people.
They're not afraid of anything, Diane. And he's got his nails just dug right into the guy's pants. And the guy's like trying to shimmy all over the place. And the rat won't let go. Wait, hold on, ma'am. I got to go to line 3. Thank you for your marijuana update. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hello?
Hello?
Well, maybe the rat can just chew off the black toe.
All right. Hey, what is your name?
This is Sue. If the toe turns too black, he has to have it cut off. That's all there is to it. Because I'm speaking from experience. My toe turned black, and they had to cut it off.
No ass. No, that's true. If
what was the injury?
Well, if the toe gets gangrenous, then they have to cut it off. How did you hurt your toe, ma'am?
Oh no, that was from a bad surgery that they totally just destroyed my toe, and it was supposed to stay pink, and it turned totally black. And I could have just had a rat chew it off, I guess, but they had to cut it off.
Hey, what kind of surgery were you having on your piggy?
I've talked to you before about this. You asked me how my husband feels about it, and I told you he doesn't care as long as my feet are up over my neck. So.
Dad, as long as them toes ain't blocking the way, then we're good to go.
Yeah, if he can't afford a doctor, just tell him to go find that rat. It'll chew it off for him.
Hey, let me ask you this: what is the and so now you just have you have nothing there, right?
Nothing there. I just got I have 9 toes on my license plate.
I love you. Are you high as a kite right now?
No, not right this minute, but.
Did you do a little wake? Did you do a little
wake and bake?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you do a little wake and bake today?
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Right. Do you do that every day?
Yeah, just have that rat chew that toe right off.
Well, you're stuck on that. You're stuck on that. You're gonna beat it right into the ground. No. Yeah. Will you answer my question? Do you wake and bake every day?
I try.
Atta girl. Hey, what are you? You sound so hot to me. What are you wearing right now?
If I lived 20 minutes away, I could get medicinal marijuana. I have all of the medical all of the medical stuff that would allow me to get it, but they won't let me have it.
Why not?
Isn't that awful?
Why not?
Because I don't live in the right state. I got to move to D.C.
Oh yeah, you do. You do. You sound awesome. I love you. I wish everybody was in as good a mood as you.
Elliot, I've been listening to you for years.
Amen. All right, sister. Hey, listen, I appreciate the phone call. I'm going to pass that info on to Tyler, or I'll just get that rat to chew it off.
That's right. You just tell him, make sure that if it turns black, he's got to have the rat chew it off.
I hear you. All right, ma'am.
All
I
right.
appreciate it. Have yourself a good day.
Not quite
bye-bye.
I love you. I love you.
Not a toe bruise, but somebody just sent me a nice picture of what happens to your butt when you fall down 6 steps.
Diane doesn't need. She doesn't worry about that. Diane can fall down any flight of steps and be fine. No, that's gonna damage you up.
Dark, deep purple.
Yeah, no, that's bad. That's bad. I bet Tyler's toe's worse though.
I don't know. It's pretty bad.
That's rough. I'll take a look. See. All right, let me do this. Let me take a quick break.
Can someone check on the call of the week?
Just
a welfare check. But laugh all you want. That was better than the advice that I got back on Snapchat yesterday.
Why? What was that advice?
Looks broken.
Okay. Yeah, no, she's
no
telling you.
solution to the problem.
No, she was great. I love her. As long as my legs are over my neck. All right.
Here to get on SoundCloud this afternoon.
All right, let me take a quick break. We'll come back. Diane's got some news after that. $500 with Elliot in the Morning's November Wham.
Elliot in the morning.
All right, Diane. Let's get into some news, please.
Still gathering evidence after that shooting that we just spoke of in New Orleans in the city's 9th Ward last night. They said as many as 500 people had gathered at the Bunny Friend Playground to film a music video there when a disturbance escalated into a shooting that injured at least 16 people. I guess it was all cool at first, but then people started to hear about things going on and somebody being somewhere where they wanted to confront them.
Right.
And that is when things went bad. The latest information still has 16 wounded, but
right. I guess it was
more.
10 were taken to the hospital. 6 kind of went on their own.
Exactly.
And then they'll update that throughout the. But it was like we were talking to that guy. There's a bad weekend of news coming out of there.
Yeah.
And like we were talking about the Tulane student. Then you had the shooting at the park last night. That is not good.
And especially, too, since so many of the people there who were there to take part in the video shoot were young people, teenagers.
Yeah. No, I was reading about one guy, his 14-year-old cousin was shot in the leg 3 times.
Yeah. Belgian police say they arrested at least 16 people in 22 different anti-terrorism raids that happened last night. More than 1,000 cops are still on the hunt for Paris attack suspect Salah Abdel Salam. They have basically put Brussels on their highest level of alert, closing down schools and the subways again, while they're ordering people to avoid public places over what they've described as an imminent threat of what happened in Paris.
By the way, nothing happened at the Phillips Arena in Atlanta last night.
Jones was there.
He went to the, I was not aware.
Mm-hmm.
So he was at the WWE event last night.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even though there were all the warnings kind of going into the weekend about the Phillips Arena being, I guess it was anonymous that said they had uncovered information that Phillips Arena in Atlanta, which was going to be home of the big WWE pay-per-view event last night, that they were targeted to be hit. But everything I saw, well, good news is you saw nothing, meaning that there was nothing bad happen. I know that they had heightened security and they told people that they were going to have to wait in a longer line. But other than that, it seemed like everything was fine. I had no idea that Jones went.
Oh, yeah. He posted a lot of pictures.
But you know what? I did think of your buddy who works for the WWE. I don't know if he was there.
He doesn't travel.
He doesn't travel with the show?
He is a wrestler, but he doesn't travel. No, he works in New York.
But I don't know. It's a pay-per-view. I don't know if they bring everybody in. But that was good to see that nothing happened.
Said it was a nice tribute for Undertaker 25. Wyatt family entrance, outstanding as always.
Oh, so. Good. Yeah. All right.
A couple of people wanted in connection with a homicide and robbery at a Georgia Walmart have been taken into custody after a traffic stop in Tennessee. Now, police say these two could be responsible for at least 10 violent purse snatchings throughout a bunch of different states up and down the East Coast, North and South Carolina, Virginia.
I got obsessed. There were 2 stories I got obsessed with over the weekend. This was one of them. The police said they were supporting themselves on the money that they would steal.
Mm-hmm.
So they would go to, now the car that they were in, the stolen car that they were in is registered to Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Then they take off and they're hitting Walmart parking lots, daytime, nighttime, doesn't matter, between here and Georgia. North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia. So they'll pull into a Walmart and they'll wait for, like, just during the day, doesn't even matter. Evening, doesn't matter. And they would wait for older people to come out of the Walmart. They would go up to them, and I mean, they were not
gentle.
I was going to say they didn't go light on the old people, and were stealing purses, stealing wallets, stealing whatever they could, and that's how they were. Like the police were saying, that's how they were supporting themselves. So I guess in one of the in just outside of Atlanta, one woman started fighting back, and I think they ran her over.
Yeah.
And that's how she ended up dying.
They ran her over multiple times.
So they ended up, somebody saw them on the news. They had surveillance. Somebody saw them on the news, called the police. Police went and arrested them.
Yeah.
Good.
So they feel like once they're able to, go through a bunch of surveillance video, they're going to be able to link these two to a bunch of those crimes.
By the way, doesn't that make you think, though? That goes on a lot.
Which part?
We're going to go hit like a major superstore, like a Walmart. I can't, yeah, where it's just, you know what, we'll wait for older people to come out of the store, and we're just going to snatch purses. I mean, if we spend an hour here, we'll get a couple $100 easy. And then we'll go to the next one, and we'll snatch a couple purses there and do $100 there. And that's what they did. They were just jumping from store to store to store to store.
Yep.
Just waiting for
bunch of old people.
An older woman to come out of the store. I mean, if it was a guy, they were fine with that, but they'd look for older women. But when I read that, I was like, boy, that just feels like, I bet that's something that goes on all the time.
Yeah, especially this time of year.
And then can I tell you the other story that I got obsessed with? The guy down in Naples, Florida, who claims sleepwalking is his self-defense. So this guy gets busted. He breaks into a house in the neighborhood, cuts through with like a screen or a storm door, breaks into that, gets into the back door, gets into the house, disables the alarm, starts rummaging through a bunch of stuff and steals a bunch of stuff. Well, obviously the neighbors catch him and they know who it is. He takes off. When he ends up getting busted, his excuse, sleepwalking. Which, by the way, has been a successful excuse in things as far as people dying. Sleepwalking has been a successful excuse. It turns out with him it wasn't the case. I think he got 3 to 5. But I love anybody who goes with a sleepwalking defense because it turns into a whole S-storm in court. But could you imagine sitting at the table? Yep, just sleepwalking. That was it. Had no idea what I was even doing. Disabled their alarm. Just cutting through screens, popping open doors, stealing stuff. It's just sleep. I don't even remember any of it. 3 to 5.
Nice try.
Yeah.
Officials at Washington College in Maryland say when students resume classes on November 30th after the Thanksgiving break that they will have counselors on hand. This after the news emerged over the weekend that student Jacob Marburger was found dead about 80 miles northwest of Philadelphia at a wild bird sanctuary.
Right. So he took off and killed himself.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, that was the whole thing, though, is that there was some concern that he had gone home and gotten a gun and then hadn't been seen since.
Right.
Even though no threat was made.
But they didn't reopen the school for the short week.
No.
Good.
No. I guess they were going to be off this week anyway for Thanksgiving. So they just told the kids, come back after Thanksgiving holiday. Pfizer has reached a big business deal with Allergan, the makers of Botox, valued at $160 billion when this merger ultimately happens. They said this is probably going to be a case where they will pick up and move out of the country for much of their operations.
Are you serious?
Which, of course, means a loss of jobs. But,
a huge loss of jobs.
But it's going to end up being cheaper in another country.
Well, not if one man makes it to be president.
What's that?
He'll bring him right back.
Oh, Trump.
Bring him right back.
Yep.
He could see all kinds of stuff. He saw all those Arabs in Jersey City cheering when the World Trade Towers came down.
He didn't realize that was...
Saw him with his own eyes.
Oh, that was debunked soon after 9/11?
Yeah, New York Times never saw anything. Wall Street Journal never saw anything. None of the New York paper saw anything. None of the New Jersey paper saw anything. Trump did with his own eyes.
Yep.
Saw it himself.
A nice end to the season for Kyle Busch as he won his first championship at Homestead yesterday. Obviously, people were still rooting for Jeff Gordon, for him to go out on his final race with the championship under his belt. He ended up coming in 6th place.
It's a happy, good day. I won that win, but we're still going to celebrate.
So I still haven't found out who's going to be the host of the awards.
It's a mystery. It's going to be a surprise for everybody next week from Friday when they walk out on the stage in Vegas.
The Cardinals playing the Bengals last night for Sunday Night Football. Cardinals won 34-31. Cincinnati had tied the game with about a minute left, but then Arizona managed to make it into field goal range, kicked a field goal with 3 seconds left, and ended up winning the game last night. Also, Colin Kaepernick's season with the 49ers done, placed on IR over the weekend after saying he wanted to have surgery on his non-throwing
shoulder.
So Blaine Gabbert will continue as their starting quarterback. Tonight, Tom Brady and the Patriots play the Bills for Monday Night Football. ESPN will have that coverage from Gillette Stadium this evening. Over the weekend, the Caps blew out the Avalanche 7-3 to give them their most goals scored at home
It was
this
fantastic.
season.
It was so good. It was so good.
Caps back in action tonight as they play the Edmonton Oilers. You can make it 0-15 for the 76ers as they fell to the Heat over the weekend. They're in Minnesota tonight, so you think they're going to go 0-16?
God willing. God willing. Hey, who was the guy that you saw at the airport, the basketball player?
In Houston?
Yeah.
J.R. Smith.
Oh, so I was right. Yeah, because I saw he was in the news over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
He got busted for choking a teenager outside of a club at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
But I saw the name. I was like, I think that's Tyler's dude who he saw at the airport.
It's my friend.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far.
Airport buddy. Airport buddy?
Travel mate.
Golden State Warriors beating the Bulls on Friday night, and then they beat the Nuggets last night, so they are at 15-0 to tie the best start to a season in NBA history. They can break that record at home tomorrow night when they play the Los Angeles Lakers.
And you guys know who they're tied with, right? For 15-0 starts to the NBA season. There's two other teams, so I'll take either one.
The Bulls?
No.
All right.
One team doesn't exist. One does. I'll give you the one that doesn't exist because I don't expect you to know that, but that would have been the Washington Capitals.
Oh.
Yeah, way back.
Is the other one
90s?
Way. Oh, okay.
No, and the franchise still exists.
It's not
Yeah, you would know it.
90s.
Early 90s. 93, 94, I believe, was the season.
93, 94?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not Chicago?
It is not Chicago. South of Chicago.
Indiana Pacers?
South of there.
But it's in the Midwest?
No.
Okay.
No, but just on a map, you would keep going south.
Houston Rockets?
Bingo. Very good, Tyler. Go you. Yeah. They were the Capitals and the Golden State Warriors.
That is Look at News.
No one cares.
And sports.
Noon to 4. Who cares?
It's not that bad.
Well, my sister said to her,
at least you didn't have to be there at like 6 in the morning.
What were you what did you have going on Friday? Nah, not a goddamn thing. So she had nothing going on. So big deal, go. Big deal. Like, that's your job. I bet there's people who work there who are getting treated, I shouldn't say getting treated worse, but who don't have such a cush schedule.
Right.
Yeah. So who cares? Well, she does. Those son of a bitches. I told you she loved the job when she got it. And now
it's only been a few weeks, right?
Yeah, it's probably been about a month.
Okay.
Yeah, it wore out its welcome. You know, I'm not even taking advantage of the discount. Okay. Oh, by the way, I did find the job that I want. If this thing blows up, I was talking to a friend of mine who is friends with somebody who runs a record company. And they were talking about, what is Rihanna's like branding her own marijuana now? Isn't it like Ma?
It's fake, but yeah.
Oh, that's not a real story?
No.
It's not?
No.
Because my buddy, who's friends with the guy who runs a record label, said that they have people that sit around, like that's their job, and think of marijuana branding names for their artists in case they want to do it. Like, that's a real job.
For like, publicity.
That's like a legit job, though.
I'm sure someone put that story out about Rihanna. But
by the way, I bet somebody's doing that for her.
Coming up with the name?
Didn't Jimmy Buffett?
No, you're thinking of Willie Nelson.
No, Buffett's got one that's already trademarked. It's not out, but he's already got one that's trademarked. Wouldn't I be good at that? I'm good with puns. I'm really good with that.
So that's what you want. That's their sole job.
Well, it's somebody in marketing.
But do they dedicate, like an hour or two a year to this?
No. The Black Friday, they'll be around 4 hours. That's their shift. Don't you feel like we'd be good at that?
Why? What have we done in the past that makes us
fun, clever names?
I mean, are you thinking of our parody history?
Yes, fantastic. Did you find Buffett's? Isn't Buffett's just Jimmy Buffett's like something reefer?
Parrot head, something?
No. It's something reefer.
Well, wouldn't they play a Coral Reefer band?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's Coral Reefer or if it's something Reefer. But it's Jimmy Buffett's something Reefer. I think. But that's already trademarked.
Remember when Kaylee led that couple down a dark alley in New Orleans who were looking for Margaritaville?
Oh, that's right.
But refused to tell them it had closed?
Did you find it? Mar was telling me that that he's already trademarked his own line of marijuana.
Mar has.
Is that something to do with the?
Yes, Mar has his own weed as well.
That's not some sort of fan club thing.
Kreider's Koosh. That's his. No. He has already trademarked his own line of weed in case he gets into that business. And I'm telling you, and I don't want to say the guy's name because that looks bad for the record label, but they regularly go through their roster of artists and create names that if they want to get into the weed business, that they have it trademarked and that they're ready to go. Which makes total sense. Total sense. We should trademark something.
I mean, they said he's definitely come out, full support.
Who,
endorsing
Buffett?
it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, massive in support of it. Massive in support of it. But I do know it's something Reefer.
Coral? No?
Diane, I don't know. I don't know. It may be, but it's definitely something Reefer.
Leafs by Snoop.
That's his. But don't you feel like we would kill at this game?
I thought it was a job. This is
it
real
is
life.
a job. It is a job. But in the world of putting something together,
we can't come up with one that's already out there. We're doing great.
Well, I don't need to worry about his. His is already done. Give me another band.
Dave Matthews.
What a skill.
Okay, I need a little time. See, you can't always go so obvious.
Florida Georgia line.
Wait, hold on. DMB THC. Got it. Nailed it. I'm sorry, what was the next one?
Florida Georgia line.
I'm going to need a little time. I got to work on that.
They were paying tribute to The Undertaker.
Yeah. Oh, were they
the
really?
American Music Awards last night. One would assume that's the only other person who wears a hat like that.
Oh. All right, I'm going to need a little work on Florida Georgia line. Are you just going through bands that Kaylee likes?
No.
Oh.
And Nick.
Well, Nick is really more Florida Georgia line, exactly. All right, I'm going to have to work on that one.
Okay.
Give me another band.
Foo Fighters. It's not easy to do on the fly.
Evergreen. Got it. Off of Everlong, I go Evergreen.
Mm-hmm.
Nailed it.
Which ones did you come up with that made you think you'd be good at it? Or did you just think...
I haven't started any of them
No,
yet.
I'm saying, clearly you thought about this prior to 2 seconds ago. Did you have some in mind?
No.
Then where did you think this talent would come from?
Just sitting in a conference?
Oh, I know.
I don't feel like you guys are throwing any
on
around.
On the air, it's going to hit me.
I don't feel like you guys are throwing any around. Like, that's part of the process.
We didn't make the claim.
But you feed off of each other. Like, when I called Sister Hazel fans hazelnuts, like, I felt like that
You came up with that?
Yeah, I feel like everybody knows that. I feel like that showed, hey, we're good at this, right? What was the other fan base that we named? Did we name another one?
No.
Yeah.
Believers?
That one wasn't me.
No,
that one wasn't me. James Corden did that one. No, what was the other one that I did? I had hazelnuts. I didn't do parrot heads. That one I wish I would have.
It's been around a while.
I wasn't aware you did hazelnuts.
Yeah, I was big on that. Now I'm thinking better than Ezra. Got to name something for them. You know what? I thought I would do better with the. Naming. I really thought they would come to me immediately.
Really not easy.
Hi, Elliot in the morning. That's why Mariana is awesome. That's great. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Yeah, from Florida Georgia line.
Here you go. See, now I got the smart people calling. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know their song Dirt. You got some dirt weed.
You know what? Fantastic. See, that's the kind of stuff you need to think of right off the bat. Right off the bat, Diane. Excellent work, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you, my friend.
All right, thanks.
Later. Line 1. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
What's up, Elliot?
Hey, what's going on, dude?
Not much, man. I got a good one for Dave Matthews, and I think I got a good one for Florida Georgia line, too.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Dave Matthews is Maddie's Fatty.
Perfect.
And Florida Georgia line, Choking Bulldog.
I don't like that one. The Matty Fatty I'm going to have to work with a little bit. Oh, okay. But you know what? Maybe, but now give me somebody. This is how this works. Who's a famous artist with the name Patty?
LaBelle.
Patty. So then you do that. There's your Patty Fatty. That works. That works. Very good. And that's how it all blossoms. That's how it all blossoms. It may be a bad idea over on my right-hand side, but if I shift it to my left-hand side, that's how I got hazelnuts.
Gotcha.
All right, dude. Excellent work.
Right.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Line 3. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey.
Look at that. Now I got everybody going. Yes, sir.
Hey, this is Kevin.
Yes, sir.
I got Florida Georgia Kind.
You know what?
That's good.
That's great.
Hire
is what
him.
That
Hire
is.
him.
That's great. By the way, we don't have to just focus this on Florida Georgia line. We were just going through some of Kaylee's favorites.
Well, how about some of the winners
good,
from last night?
You got your friends down here in Jacksonville thinking about it.
Excellent. You know what? I appreciate it. That's very good. Who was give me a winner from last night?
Artist of the Year, One Direction. Who got crushed by Bieber, by the way, in sales.
Did you
see that?
No, I
remember
didn't.
that it was like, the
that
big
was going to be the big
head-to-head
battle, right?
They beat him by like 200,000.
Did they really?
Or Bieber beat him by like 200,000.
Oh, so it wasn't even close.
I mean, it's only going to be a short-lived reign at the top. They're saying Adele's going to beat the 1-week sales record, which was set by
the 1-week sales record.
Yeah,
Adele.
No.
Taylor?
No, NSYNC.
That still
no
holds?
Strings Attached. 2.4 million.
That still holds
in the first week. Yeah.
And Adele will beat that.
They think she will.
Oof.
All right, so back to One Direction.
One Direction. Okay, now we're starting to think a little bit. There's no bad idea in brainstorming.
No.
There is no, but who the dude with the hair?
Harry.
Right. Harry, Mary, Jane.
How about Harry Jane?
Yep.
That works too.
I don't want to be part of this game.
No, that works.
But
you know what?
That
That's
one's
a good
much
one.
better.
That's a good one. Harry Jane. That's excellent. So we got Florida, Georgia, Kind. That's good. That's excellent.
Can you see Harry as a solo artist?
No. And then
I was having this conversation with myself last night.
Wait, hold on. What did you
All
go
I
with?
saw him do
Harry
was mess
Jane.
with his hair.
Harry Jane.
I could see Liam though being like the Robbie Williams.
Harry Jane. That's pretty good. That's really good.
It's not. No, I don't want credit for that.
No, that's excellent.
No.
Because I was going to give you Harry Mary, but no. Why you bugging? But that's good.
Oh, my God.
All right, give me another artist from last night. I'll nail it.
Artist of the Year was Sam Hunt.
No, easy. Sam Blunt. Nailed it. Or a Sam Hunt Blunt. I like that better because then it gets the whole artist in. Sam Hunt Blunt. Done.
How about
see how it's flowing now? What? All you got to do is crack the cork. Now we're drinking.
Ed Sheeran?
Something ginger.
Ginger
right?
weed.
I don't know if I like that. I'm going to work on Ed. I don't know his catalog well enough, but that's pretty good. Ginger something. You know what? Let me write him. He goes off to the right-hand side. Where am I going, Kaylee? Oh, wait, give me another artist. I'll nail another one.
Collaboration of the Year was your boy Skrillex with Diplo and Justin for Where Are You Now?
Ooh, boy. Well, Skrillex, you just Skrillex. That's fine. Hold on. Diplo. Come on, Diane. Come on. Dip blow a joint.
Second.
No, see, you're not participating correctly.
Diplo a joint.
I don't know. Well, I'm trying to think. Blow smoke. Diplo smoke. Diplo smoke. Nailed it. That one's good.
Sure did.
Diplo smoke. That one's pretty good.
How about Song of the Year? It was Taylor Swift.
Well, first of all, she would never. Tay would never endorse.
Something to do with blank space, though.
The who?
Or you just go Taylor Spliff.
Oh, dude!
I don't want credit for that.
You're good at this game. I'm going to write that
the
down next to
dumbest game.
Harry Jane.
No,
Taylor Spliff. Dude, that's awesome.
Stupid.
No, that's great. You're good at this game. I told you. Once we get going, we're set. Throw me an artist. Hi, Elliot in the morning. Don't throw it to me. Tyler will nail it. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, yeah, man, Stanko. Foo Fighters, Learning to Fly. Nailed it.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, is this me?
God, everybody's catching on. Yes, sir.
Hey, I have one for Dave Matthews Band.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Harmonic Chronic.
God damn, that's good. That's fantastic. That's much better than, what was it? Matty Fatty. That's much better.
I had a little time to think about it.
Much better. Much better. You know what? Unless Tyler comes up with a better one there, because he's nailing these, I'm going to write that down. That's pretty good. The Sam Hunt Blunt, was a good one by me. That was a good one by me. And then Florida Georgia Kind, that wasn't me, but I worked up that one with somebody else. Tyler's still killing it with Harry Jane and Taylor Spliff. That's
I wasn't
awesome.
even. I took Thanksgiving week off. I went to Survivor Series with Jones.
Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Yes, Pussifer, one for Pussifer.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Cushifer.
Fantastic. You got to yell nailed it at the end, but that's good. That's good. Cushifer. That's awesome.
Hey, can I get a T-shirt?
Don't know if I have any. Hold tight 1 second. Hold on.
Can I get $500?
Tomorrow I can do that. Cushifer's pretty good. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, Elliot.
Look at everybody go. Yeah, hi. Who's this?
This is John from Frederick.
Hey, what's going on, dude?
All right, Ed Sheeran. You have sharing the blunt, or sharing the bowl, or sharing the joint?
Well, that's really more Sharon than Sheeran.
Yeah,
I like that.
Rhyme.
That's not bad. And that's coming from the person who came up with Harry Jane.
No, that was a good one. So Sheeran, but Sheeran the bowl. All right. I don't love it.
So he won for male artist. Female artist was Ariana Grande. What do you have for her?
Oh, wait, no, I need give me like something Hispanic sounding for weed.
All right, well, that's it. Thanks, Elliot.
No, don't hang up, sir. We're still brainstorming. Give me something, Cohiba Grande. Now we're talking. Nailed it. Cohiba Grande. That one's pretty good. I'm going to write that down. That goes with Taylor Spliff, Harry Jane. I don't like Sheeran the bowl. That doesn't work.
It's as good as the other ones.
No, actually, it's worse. It's worse than Cushifer, Diplo Smoke, and the Sam Hunt Blunt. Where am I going, Kaylee? Line 5? Hi, Elliot in the morning. I haven't been this excited about something in a long time. Yes, sir.
Hey, I have one for Dave Matthews Band.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Under the Table and Smoking. Nailed it.
You know what? That's not bad, though. That's not bad. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Kenny Chesney, Dankin Resney.
No, okay, you're back. You're back. Your ankles are above your head. Your neck. Whatever it was. No.
I never hung
up. She's been talking to Kaylee ever since. Ever since. No, instead of summertime, summer high.
God, for someone who toted an ability to do this, you may be the worst one.
Oh, no. That one's pretty good.
Well, I forget. Diane's pretty bad at it.
Summer high. I nailed that. Summer high. I'm going to write it down. She thinks my weed is sexy. That doesn't work. Nah, it's too in your face. Too in your face. It's too long. It's too long.
As if the song wasn't enough.
Where am I going, Kaylee? Line 5? Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Is this me?
Yeah, hi. Who's this?
Hi, this is Jessica.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, I don't have one for Ariana Grande.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's going to be hard to beat Cohiba Grande.
I got Marijuana Grande.
You know what? That's awesome. Why didn't I think of that? Nailed it. There you go, my girl. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. How did you miss that?
I'm not trying.
You've got maybe two of the best on the list. Well, you don't have my Marijuana Grande. That one's pretty good.
Oh, that's yours now.
I was working in collaboration.
A collabo.
Marijuana Grande. That's awesome. What was the other one I liked? Sam Hunt Blunt. Still not as good as Harry Jane or Taylor Spliff. Where am I going? Line 3? Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Red Ed for Ed Sheeran.
Fantastic.
And Foo Fighters. Fooey Gooey.
That is awesome. That is good.
See, they're getting better.
That is good. Yeah, because people have time to think about it now. Like, I was just flying off the handle. Fooey Gooey is good. All right, dude. Appreciate it. Oh, how about grow me a joint? Instead of roll me a joint, grow me a joint. Give me something better, though.
Here's a network break.
No. Give me something different. I don't like grow me a joint. Just grow a fat one. There you go. Grow a fatty. Well, now it sounds like I'm calling him fat. Man, grow a fatty.
No.
I don't like that. That's pretty good, though. That's pretty good. Grow a fatty. I like that. Man, I'm working.
It does sound like you're...
Yeah, no. Hey, have you guys seen Dave Grohl? Grohl a fatty. Where am I going, Kaylee? Line 8? Yeah, I'm up against a hard break here. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, for One Direction, just call it the boy band Blaze.
I don't know if I like that. They're breaking up and everything. Plus, Tyler nailed it with Harry Jane. That's pretty good. Oh, by the way, you could also do Harry Zane. That doesn't really work. That doesn't really work.
How about since you did so well with Florida Georgia Line?
Oh yeah, go ahead. What do you got?
In the world of country, also from last night, Carrie Underwood and Luke Bryan were winners.
Luke Fryan nailed it. Luke Fryan. Who was the other one?
Carrie Underwood.
Ooh. Well, see, you just want to go right to Mary Underwood, but that doesn't work.
She should just be Smoke Break.
Diane, now you're nailing it.
Well, that's her single.
Now you're nailing it. That's good, Diane. That's good. Carrie Smoke Break. That's fantastic. See? Now, sometimes you got to go song title and not artist. Hey, give me some of that Smoke Break. Yeah, see, that works. That works fantastic.
What's with the accent?
That's how I talk to my weed friends about what I need. Man, grow a fatty. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, I got two for you.
Yeah?
Margaritaville.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty
good. And Tree 11. Nailed
it. By the way, I wonder if that's what Mark told me. Margaritaville. That's pretty good.
A lot of people said it's Marijuanaville.
No, that's Marijuana Grande. That's pretty good. Man, people are all over this now. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hi, is this me?
I gotta call Calman. Yeah, hi, who's this?
This is Cole from Baltimore.
Yeah, real quick, what can I do for you?
Just wanted to let you know that Wiz Khalifa's got his own branding out called Khalifa Kush.
Yeah, okay, well, I named that one. That one I already did. That one I already did. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, do all bands count?
Yeah, I'll mark it for any band, sure.
Creed, higher. Money.
No, see, yours is not good. If you're doing Creed, it's just Creedweed. Yeah. Creedweed. Nailed it.
So someone's paid to come up with stuff like this. Okay. Creedweed.
That's good.
Hey, make sure that guy's getting 6 figures. Creedweed. They just released the greatest hits.
Yeah. There you go. Creedweed. Nailed it. Nailed that one. All right. You know what? Then I'll be done. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hi, is this me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, for Ariana Grande, Ariana Ganja.
No, you didn't.
Money.
You didn't. But you know what? There's got to be something good with ganja. Ganja.
Ariana Ganja.
No, that's not good. It's marijuana grande. I already did that one. Nailed it. Ganja is good. Wait, hold on. Ari Ganja Grande. No, it's marijuana grande. I do need one good with ganja, though. Ganja.
And then come up with one for her brother.
Wait,
he likes the camera.
Give me one. I can't think of a Florida Ganja line. No, that doesn't.
Florida Georgia Kind was probably the only good one.
Seeing if it worked. No,
on
that's
the entire list.
Taylor Spliff.
I don't know who came up with that
Harry
one.
Jane was good. The Sam Hunt blunt.
That's funny. For some reason, that's funny.
Yeah, that one works. Diplo Smoke.
Nope.
Cushifer. No. Shearing the Bowl. Marijuana Grande. Oh, Kenny Chesney's Summer High. No. Fooey Gooey.
What about hazelnuts?
Grow a Fatty. Luke Fryan was good. Smoke Break. Wait, line 5. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hazelnuts.
I already named that. That was when I got everybody together named band fans. Hi, yes, who's this?
It was recent.
Hello?
Hey, this is Scott.
Yeah, go ahead, Scott.
Yeah, I got one for Lady Gaga, Lady Ganja.
Oh, nailed it. Mm-hmm. That you nailed. By the way, can I...
Instead of Lana Del Rey, Ganja Del Rey.
Dude, you're on fire! You're on fire!
Got him.
All right, talk to you later.
I wanted him to say Nicki Minaj.
No, that doesn't really work.
His did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lady Ganja? That works awesome. By the way, you know what I watched over the weekend that I got all wrapped up in? I watched Queen's performance of Radio Gaga from Live Aid. I was telling somebody, I don't know how Live Aid came up, but I shared the story that I don't like to tell about how I went to that. And then it got me back to the watching their is so good. So good. They're making that movie again too. Like they found a new writer or something.
Or a director maybe.
Whatever. But they're making that movie. But you go back and you watch that performance, you forget how good that is.
Well, they just put out the Hammersmith 1975 performance on Friday. I listened to a little bit of it.
Was it good?
Yeah, just its vocals are incredible.
Oh, Brian, may I have a... No, see, I got to work on that.
Try again. Take 2.
Please, take a break.
All right, let me do this. Let me take a quick break. It's Elliot in the morning.
Elliot in the morning.
I'm online. All right, what was the stupid study? I saw it on the news and thought it was ridiculous.
It was from Cornell.
Yes.
And I guess they
That's a good
said,
school, by the way.
When men eat a lot, I guess they looked at a bunch of people at a buffet.
Right.
Men were actually eating a lot and in the process trying to impress women by the more that they ate.
Oh, wrong.
Is it like a first date setting? Well, I don't know.
It was just people, I guess, I don't know if it was necessarily first dates or people in a group.
Ooh, look at him. He can really put away the food.
I don't get it.
Why would I do that?
I don't get it.
I saw them also.
It's like you look at them and they're like, slow down.
I saw them also attach it to people who would like order a pie.
Well,
pizza.
Yeah, it was an Italian buffet, so you had like the pizzas there.
And so they were saying like dudes that were trying to like hit on women would like load their plate up and eat like 20,000 slices of pizza. Mm-hmm. Where if you were just there with a buddy, you would just have like 1 or 2.
Right.
No. At no point have I thought, man, if I really mound this thing up high, she'll be into it. But they said that a woman would see that as almost being very like not necessarily dominant, but kind of like a man.
So it's deliberate?
What, that you would do that?
Yeah.
No, if anything, it's deliberate not to.
Well, it's still a choice.
I can't tell you how many times I would leave a date and then go eat. Just because you can't eat like yourself when you're out. No, you can't. I mean, not with Jackie. Now I just eat like an animal.
I wouldn't think a guy would do that.
What? Go eat what
after a date, yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're not spending the night somewhere, sure. You've done that.
No.
Yes.
I mean,
you don't eat like a savage when you're out.
When I was on The Bachelorette, we did it, but that was it. No, I have not done that. But for this thing, I thought you were going to say that men eat more around women because they're nervous eating.
Oh, no, I don't know. No, it says that women are attracted to it.
But you're saying that it's a deliberate thing. Men eat to impress.
Yes.
They don't just happen to eat more in the presence of.
I read it as that it's deliberate. Like, let me just keep eating because she's into this.
Ugh.
Wait, what's ugh?
It's so weird.
Yeah, and maybe that's where I went wrong. Like, I'll go out with my friends and kill food. But like when I was single and going out, like you always tried to limit. Because you didn't want to be that guy.
You wouldn't eat like 3/4 of a pizza?
First of all, I eat an entire pizza. Yeah, no, if you order a pizza, you're eating the whole thing. I killed a pizza from the Italian store this weekend. Oh, so good.
Yourself?
I think one of the boys had a slice.
A slice. Hey, back off. That's Dad.
Split this slice with your brother.
Yeah.
No, but you agree with what I'm saying? Like, you would limit yourself.
Yeah, but I could see the nervous eating. I occasionally will eat or imbibe more when I'm nervous. I had 1 million beers during the Georgetown Duke game yesterday.
Did they win?
No, so at 3 o'clock I was drunk and had my 3rd loss of the season.
But you were drinking because you were nervous?
Well, I drink faster. It's not like I need to pound this to get through. I should have water during sporting events.
No way. That's boring.
Yeah, but also feeling like crap before the sunset on a Sunday with 2 kids wasn't the most pleasant feeling.
Do what you got to do. You're watching a sporting event. That's
live
fun.
life, man.
Exactly. Live it your way. So am I a turn on to you if I'm like 3/4 of a pie in while we're out?
I would.
Hey, you going to eat your crust?
Personally, no.
Yeah. If anything, I purposely would tell myself, don't get it. Don't get it. Hey, we're splitting like a 3rd entree, right?
What?
Like, you'll get one, I'll get one, and we'll split something.
Something to go.
You know what? Let's order a bunch of appetizers. Wings, Mootsie sticks. Like, let's order several and get going. But I felt like that was a load of crap.
I didn't buy it either. But, I mean, they said you're going to eat a slice and a half more if you're with women than
when
with
I
men.
go out with Menino, how are women not throwing themselves at the table?
Does it say anything about spilling?
You want
stained?
Hey, Elliot cleaned his shorts.
First time, I talked to Jackie about it yesterday. So I washed my shorts over the weekend. When do you think was the last time we were able to backtrack it? Last time that I washed my shorts.
You said it could possibly have been months.
Oh, I know when it was now.
I will say start of school, September.
Prior.
Really?
Yeah. Father's Day weekend.
Oh, God. That was like June.
June, yeah. That was the last time I washed my shorts.
It's
I'll
November.
Yeah. And now we'll be able to remember it was the week going into Thanksgiving. Last time I washed these shorts. But now they're clean. Now they're great. Like, I put my hands in my pockets like they're empty. Like, it's weird. Like, nothing crumbles on it. Yeah, June, Father's Day weekend was the last time. But seriously, how do women not throw themselves at Menino and I? We like crazy.
And that's the thing too. I feel like when you're with a set of guys, or with a group that maybe is gonna, because you know it's a fight for each slice.
Yes.
So you eat faster.
Yes.
The study makes no sense on every level.
That's why I didn't understand it. By the way, that's where I went wrong. I could have had women throwing themselves at me when I was single.
If you just chowed more.
If I would have eaten normally, yes. I would have gone just from Chinese restaurant to Chinese restaurant. Ooh, look at the way he eats that fried rice.
So it does extend beyond pizza?
I would just think it's all food. They just used pizza. But yeah, I would think it's all food.
See, that's where you get yourself in trouble for not reading the whole article.
Why? No, there's no way it's just pizza.
What if that's what it says? And you're sitting at the Chinese buffet.
Restaurant. The Chinese invented pizza, though, so there's a little bit of a...
all by yourself.
We don't care.
Man, look at that guy polish off some pepper steak. Go, Elliot.
How many times has he been up there?
Sure would be nice if he'd leave. There's a long line here.
She's filming me. It must be because she wants to show her friends her new boyfriend. No, this is for YouTube.
I'm sorry, where am I going, Kaylee? Line 3? Does it just say pizza? I didn't read that part.
That specific
That's
study.
what they did, yeah. But it'd be any food. Hi, who's this?
It's Kristen.
Yeah, what? Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am.
That was rude.
Yes, ma'am. No, I didn't mean it that way. Yes, ma'am.
No, I was gonna say I think the attractiveness thing is when guys go out and just eat like a salad or something.
No.
It's a turn off.
No, it's off. Yes.
Okay, yeah, it's like okay, what are you being a
pussy?
Eat more, you're a man.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
If you're eating a whole entire pizza, I'm not attracted to that either. It makes me want to vomit because then I know you're gonna get fat soon.
Okay, well, you also know that my tongue's going to taste like pepperoni, which is a bonus for you.
That is a bonus.
Thank you. Wait a minute. So you would be so I can't win with you. So hard to please. So if I ordered a salad, you're sitting there going like, "Oh, check this pussy out." And then if I eat the most of the pizza, then you're like, "Oh, he's going to get fat soon."
Well, I wouldn't say get fat soon, but it's kind of like, all right, ease up. I need to eat too.
Okay, then order your own pie.
I would do that, and that's what I would do in the presence of you, but then you'd be turned off by me eating a lot.
If a woman ordered her own pizza, that wouldn't set you back a little?
Is it a personal pizza? Like how?
10-inch.
Oh, like a 10 to 12-inch.
Oh,
12-inch? You're going to eat an entire 12-inch pizza while we're out, like, hanging out?
You're eating a whole pizza?
And we're stopping for Chinese on the way home.
And ice cream.
No, I don't like
Chinese
sweets.
I can have.
Wait, say again?
I said, now Chinese I can have. Pizza's a little more filling.
I love this girl. What's your go-to in the Chinese restaurant?
What's not? It's like,
Love you.
I feel like you can order everything and it's still under $30. It's like miracle food.
Right. And let me ask you this. When we get back to your place, are you going to talk to me through the door, or are you just going to wait till I come out? Ma'am?
I'll wait till you come out.
That's my girl. Love everything about you. Use the spray. Whatever. We're dating. Of course I will. All right. Very good. I appreciate it. Thank you, ma'am.
You're the couple who Pizza Hut made the triple treat box for. You each get a pizza.
Right.
You share the breadsticks and share the cookie.
Perfect. I don't need the sweets. I don't need the sweets.
But again, wouldn't you get it if overeating is a way of showing off?
Right. But
which I still don't understand.
It's very caveman-y. Like, oh, I'm the man.
But I would get it if it was like over-ordering was a way to show off.
No, because then, nah.
But we're talking about pizza.
That's wasteful.
No, but if someone's like, oh, we will get an extra bottle of whatever. Or if someone's getting a more expensive cut of steak or whatever, something like that.
Right.
But again, we're dealing with pizza, so ordering has nothing to do with that because it's pizza. I mean, obviously, there are some places where pizza is expensive, but for the most part, it's a cheaper food.
Yeah, I'm going to eat a lot of it. Get my money's worth out of that.
It is the strangest study.
I want to say, I definitely know at one time I did order lobster at a place to impress a chick.
Ooh.
Yeah.
With the bib?
No, I'm not putting the bib on. No pussy.
So you just had butter all over you.
Did you know how to eat it?
Nope.
Yeah, I know how to eat that.
No, when you did it, I didn't know how young you were. Like, were you? I thought maybe you were in high school or something.
No, I stuck my hand in there and I pulled it out of the shell, dipped it in the butter, and away I went. And Diane, I know how to get it in my mouth. Don't worry about getting it all over my shirt.
Okay, because you do that here.
Well, here I'm eating in a hurry.
Oh, okay.
I only have short time during breaks.
Yeah, that's it.
to be able to go.
Who were you trying to?
I was out on a date with some chick that I really liked. I was like, you know what? You know what? You can't hide money. So let me go ahead and order up a lobster. I don't think she was impressed. I know I didn't get laid that night. Where am I going?
But you got Chinese on the way back?
Yeah. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, Elliot.
Oh, my God. I'm jonesing for Chinese.
I think you hit the nail on the head a minute ago.
What's that?
When you said caveman, I think he's going back to instinct.
Yeah. Damn right.
Maybe by loading up your plate like a pig, you're showing that you can provide for her, which is supposed to
turn you on.
Right, exactly. But the problem is women are evolving, and now
no, they're not.
No,
you're not.
Is to buy 3 bottles of wine.
So when I come back with my plate, about 8-9 inches high,
I bet you got 2 plates. You got one in each hand.
I don't like to mix salad with my meal, Diane. That turns you on, right?
No.
What do you mean?
If you want to get in her pants, buy 3 bottles of wine.
Okay, well, I could do that, but then all right, you know what? Then I'm in. Hey, listen, whatever works for you.
I'm drinking my dessert.
All right, very good. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, Tyler.
This is from Twitter. Dominique,
Oh,
a man
what's up, baby?
that eats too much is a turnoff because I don't want to cook that much for him, and
Well, I'll cook.
It'll be a high grocery bill.
Now she's thinking down the road.
I'm not marrying you yet. We're just hanging out. I'm wooing you. I'm courting.
She's thinking that way, though.
You think that way when you're out with somebody? Oh, here comes all those hashtag. What was it? Hashtag lonely.
Oh,
what was it?
Forever alone.
Forever alone. That's it. All right, let me do this. Kaylee, will you ask these people to hold? I got a couple more people on hold. Give me one quick break. I'll grab you next.
Elliot in the morning.
This is Katie.
Yes.
Why is that so funny?
No. You just can't hear what we're doing. Anyway, I'm sorry. Yes, go ahead, ma'am. Pardon me.
Oh no, I just called in to weigh on the hefty appetite discussion.
Yes.
I think dudes that can eat it's like a prereq for me. You got to be able to pound some food with me, but it's like, to me, has to do with like a thing of like being down, like hedonism. Like if a guy can eat with you, you know he's a down dude. But it's got to go both ways.
Yeah, no, listen, you can eat all you want.
Good. So yeah, so you dine with me, then it's a bet.
So do you think, so maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Like you want to see me like gorge myself.
And I mean, as much as I don't, yes, it's not, as long as you're like have the energy to, move afterwards, I can dig it.
Well, yeah, I'm going to have the energy to move.
Yeah.
We're not getting up right away. But yeah, no, I'm going to be,
let's just stay in.
No. I know what she means.
Netflix and chill, right?
No, she means like move.
No, I'd say more often than not when we go out to dinner, you leave the table in pain. Because you're disgusting when we go out. I'm talking about the show, not you and I.
I'm not eating for you. I'm eating for them. You think I'm disgusting. Diane looks like it's like turkey done. She's all excited by my
That's what you got from that?
Okay. Yeah. But I would say that it's probably hot to sit and have a meal with me. Sure.
No, you yell at people for not eating enough.
Oh, I do get mad. I do get very mad about that.
You shame people.
No, it's not really shaming people.
Yes, it is. You ask the waitress or waiter to go away so you can talk sense into your guests.
I do that. I have done that. Yeah, no, because there's nothing. When was the last time we were all out to dinner together?
New Orleans.
New Orleans, right. Yeah, and then that's when Diane gives you the, you know what, I think I'll just have, like, no. That's a small plate. That's a very small plate. Get something that they got to carry.
We did.
You didn't. Thank you. Absolutely. And bring it in a big-ass bowl. Big-ass bowl. Like, where was
Go along with your big-ass beer. Or huge-ass beer.
Where was the breakfast buffet place that we went? Not this time, the last time. Little Dizzy's. Yeah. You know who didn't, I don't even think Diane had the fried chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you cut a small piece off of it? No. Pick it up and eat it. But you're like that. You don't order enough.
Well, now you're calling back to how she ate ribs on Friday.
That was also an embarrassment. You got to eat, bro. Like, we're going out. We're going to eat. As long as you can move afterwards, then we're good to go.
There you go.
Oh, God.
That's right.
Listen.
What was that sound?
What? Oh, that was Diane. She was getting all horny with me.
Ugh.
Do it again, Diane. There you go. That's Diane's mating call.
Josephus.
All right, very good. I love you.
Huh?
Okay.
Huh?
Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hi, this is me.
Yeah, hi. Who's this?
Hi, this is Miranda. Hey, how are you guys?
Good. How are you? Oy.
I'm good on my way to work. I wanted to. I'm with Katie. I really feel like I like to cook. I really enjoy like cooking for people, and I can't stand. I mean, like a fussy eater, a guy that doesn't like.
Bingo.
You know,
Look at me.
I really enjoy somebody who eats something.
Right, and a lot of it, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't want to necessarily see somebody who's kind of gross about it. I don't get the whole going out and like just gorging yourself necessarily.
I don't do that.
It's really hot when Elliot excuses himself to the bathroom for 25 minutes.
Whatever. Doesn't bother you. Doesn't bother you.
Yeah, but no, somebody who I like to cook for people, and if somebody like has a second helping of something that you've made, it's kind of it's flattering. Again, going out, I don't know where the study was, if it was in the Midwest or whatever.
Nah, some pizza joint.
Yeah, I don't get pizza necessarily, but yes, I don't like guys who are fussy about eating, because inevitably they're also fussy about what you're eating too, like Katie said.
Yeah. Well, I don't want you to eat anything that's going to be gross for me to taste later.
No garlic pizza or anything. That would be nasty.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, wait.
There's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't bother me at all.
This paragraph nails it.
Go ahead.
Just like everyone was nailing the marijuana lines.
Oh, where'd I put my list? Oh, there it is. Yes, go ahead.
This points to what's going on here and makes more sense than anything that's been said already, and I think hits it on the head when it comes to you.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
By over-consuming food, men unconsciously may be signaling their biological fitness.
What up?
A paradoxical tactic, given that overeating consistently is going to produce a body shape research shows tends to be viewed as unattractive. Researchers call this a self-handicapping behavior.
So.
Oh, wait.
So that way, if she doesn't like me, I can blame it on my body type?
Essentially, you're setting the bar low to make excuses down the road.
Oh. Yeah, maybe.
You think that's him?
I don't know if that's me.
Say again, I couldn't hear you.
Well, there's a goddamn piece of meat.
That you put in your mouth.
But how would I know that based on on just being out early?
Well, I said you do it unconsciously.
So I'm just doing it to say, hey, listen, this is what it's going to be. Just add 30 pounds to it.
Love me or leave me.
Or, like you said, you went one step further. Like, that's kind of what they're pointing to. But you said in the moment, it's sort of, and they use the word self-handicapping, but it puts it out there like, okay, well, the reason that we didn't hit it off is because of this.
Oh, well, you know what? She's all like...
uptight bitch.
Exactly. Oh, I'm sorry I ate pizza. While she had maple water. I would get pissy if somebody wouldn't eat. Although my wallet didn't. My wallet would like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that is.
That's pretty good.
Maybe that is. Line 8. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
This is me?
Yeah, hi. Who's that?
Hey, this is Nate. I'm from Calvert County. How's it going?
Hey, good. What's going on, dude?
Every time I go out with my girlfriend, she kind of gets mad at me because I like to order 2 meals.
Yeah, so why
you
is she
say 2 meats or 2 meals?
Meals.
Oh.
Yeah, so why is she mad about that?
I don't know. She thinks that I'm going to be fat or something, but...
Yeah, okay. Big deal.
I look at it as I can just store it for later.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with thinking ahead.
Storing it for later?
No, not in his body.
Oh.
In the refrigerator.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes it's in my body.
Oh, and that was the other thing. If I was out and some chick only ate half her meal, you bet I'm taking that home.
Always.
You bet your ass that's coming home to my house. Oh, you're not going to finish that? No problem. Let's wrap it. And then I would take that right home. I'll eat that either A, when you leave, which you may not even be coming to my house, or in the morning.
So you're going to scoop it up before she has a chance to take it home.
She was leaving it. You going to finish that?
You
No.
using a coupon too?
I'll get it to go. Yeah, I like money. If I can save it,
amen.
May as well save it. I get all this food and it's cheaper. Yeah, why wouldn't I? Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Yeah, hey, this is me?
Yeah, what's going on, dude?
Yeah, it's Shane in Richmond. You guys were kind of getting to it. Like, it gives the women more leeway and more comfortability to be at the table and eat more, I guess, if the man across eats more.
Yeah. Yeah, and by the way, Diane, this opens the door for you to be able to start pounding, too.
Start chowing that food on down.
Amen, bro. Amen.
All right, man. That's all the time I got, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I got to jump, too. All right, line 6. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, I'm not sure if it's a cultural thing, but my wife is Sicilian. So from us dating into marriage, I've pretty much been forced to eat a lot.
Oh, no, I bet. Well, you said she's Sicilian, right?
That's correct. So,
Angry Italian.
Kids.
Yeah, of course. No.
Yeah, Italian. So we have 2 kids. But when she cooks for like 12 people.
Yeah, no, that's being Italian. That's great.
Right, and she expects me, in front of my children and everything, to eat like 2 or 3 plates of whatever the hell she makes.
Hey, let me ask you this. Does she always have sauce on the stove?
Dude, she makes homemade sauce.
Yep.
So, yeah, and then she freezes it.
Uh-huh.
And of course, it just, we have like this freezer. There's no room for any kind of deer meat or anything. It's all sauce.
Boy, I just don't see the two of you together. No, but dude, that's a good woman you got there.
Yeah, she cooks, man. She cooks all the time, dude. And it's always, we have 4 people in the family, and she cooks for 12.
Why don't you do deer parmesan? That way you get yours and hers. That sounds pretty good,
nah,
though.
She won't let me hunt, dude. She doesn't like deer meat. She won't eat any of that.
Yeah, I know. Whatever. Well, for better or for worse. All right, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you, my friend.
Hey, peace out.
Hey, peace, bro. All right, let me do this. Let me take a quick break. We'll come back. Diane's got some news. After that, your tickets to go see Grace Potter.
Elliot in the morning.
So, Diane, let's get into some news, please.
Authorities in Tampa, Florida say 1 person dead, another injured after a shooting at a local hospital this morning. Apparently, it happened just
where is this?
In Tampa.
Okay.
Just after 7 o'clock this morning is when gunfire rang out. They said preliminary investigation showing that the shooter fired at one victim and then died of an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. The victim who was shot is now being treated, but they had the whole area on lockdown now, but it looks as though now the only area that is being locked down is where the actual shooting happened.
Right.
So police can continue with their investigation. But they said it appears to be under control this morning in Tampa.
Man, I just feel it's been such a bad weekend. I mean, it's been a bad couple of weeks.
Well, I mean, I'll give you that. It seems like things continue to snowball.
Yeah, but I mean, okay. No, I mean, I'm just going to get frustrated and start ranting, and it's not going to do anybody any good.
They are continuing with those raids in Belgium. It looks like there have been 5 more people arrested as they continue to hunt for the one key Paris attack suspect and anybody else who may have been associated with him. And I guess over the weekend, the hashtag, as things were getting locked down in Belgium, turned into Brussels lockdown with pictures of cats, because I guess initially that's what all the people started to tweet, because police were saying, hey, if you're starting to tweet out this information, it could possibly lead the people that we're looking for in a different direction if they see it before we do. So that is why people suddenly responded with thousands and thousands of cat pictures to push any relevant information down to the bottom of people's Twitter feeds. Brussels lockdown became cat pictures.
Okay, but I feel like they would know if there was a lockdown. If the
terrorists?
Yes.
Yes. But I think they were just worried about people saying, oh, I'm at this intersection and there are a million cops here.
Yeah. Okay, that part I understand. Be like, I feel like they monitor things enough to know that the city is locked down.
Tesla is recalling 90,000 of its Model S sedans over a possible problem with the seatbelt. I guess there was a woman who reported
Doesn't that seem like more Teslas than you thought would have been sold at all? They sold 90,000 Teslas?
Yep.
Wow. That seems like a lot. I don't feel like I see them anywhere.
There was a woman it was one woman who reported...
Maybe just not my neighborhood.
One woman who reported this problem. She said her seatbelt detached from its mounting bracket when she turned around to speak to whoever was in the back seat.
Wait, so it just came unlocked?
Popped right off.
Oh, that's not good.
So she called the company. They probably gave her a new car, and they've announced that obviously those repairs will be made free of charge. Go to your Tesla dealer for further information. Richmond police were on the lookout for whoever broke into a building and stole a bunch of Thanksgiving dinners over the weekend. That includes 11 turkeys. So the Fairfield Community Association break-in happened either late Friday or early Saturday. But they said that there was a lot of community outreach, people donating back to make sure that people have enough to eat heading into this Thanksgiving week. Amazon also now offering 1-hour deliveries in the Richmond area.
Oh, so they opened up a big warehouse then.
1-hour delivery of tens of thousands of different items if you are a Prime customer. You can actually pay $7.99 if you want it delivered to you within an hour, or it's free if you're Prime for a 2-hour delivery time.
So if you're not a Prime member, which I am not, I could pay $7. I would never do that. Never. Doesn't cost me that much to get in the car.
I mean, at that point, just go to Walmart.
Or just wait.
Right? The final countdown, the song by Europe, which you've seen incessantly thanks to those Geico's ads over the last several weeks. They had never made it to number 1 on a chart until now, but thanks to the spot, they are now on the top of Billboard's top commercials chart, which
I didn't know there was a commercials chart.
Which looks at the most popular songs that are being used in ad campaigns. Wiz Khalifa for Nissan comes in second place. Also, you may have seen New Shoes for Target. That's on the list as well. But they said, like songs like Kenny Rogers singing The Gambler, Push It. That was another one that
one was pretty good too.
Had like a whole resurgence after just being used in ads.
Chips and salsa taste so good.
What? I don't know if they count that.
That's pretty good though. That's a song. He sings the hell out of it.
Kyle Busch won his first championship at Homestead, Florida yesterday.
This championship is all for these guys, for my wife, my family, and this is so cool. Woo! Yeah!
He actually, obviously suffered that broken leg and foot during his race at Daytona in February.
Put an asterisk next to it. Put an asterisk.
What?
Shouldn't have been racing to begin with.
He shouldn't have come back, period?
Had to give him a waiver in order to be able to make it. Anybody else would have been kicked out. They would have let anybody do that, though.
Yeah, they would have. The waiver is important. I mean, a lot of people are upset that Kyle Busch is the champion, but I think the waiver...
But that's because they hate him.
No, I think that they just...
So you think if it would have been anybody who came back from
They
that.
hate Brian France.
So any reason to go after him.
Yeah. But is he now, we talked about it a couple weeks ago, is he now the Sportsman of the Year?
Who, Kyle Busch?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a good
You're still going to go
question.
American Pharaoh?
Well, I mean, it's a better story. I mean, he did come back from breaking both legs.
To win 3 races in a row and 4 of 5 and get back in the top 30 in
But
points.
people will argue it doesn't matter. All he's got to do is sit. No, it's not like he's out, running. I might have to. Because I don't like giving it to a horse.
But there you get the best of both worlds. You get the comeback and the title. Because you didn't like when people were just the comeback story who were on the Sports Illustrated list.
I don't like that.
But he gives you the comeback story.
And the championship.
And he didn't know after he broke his leg
whether
and
he'd
foot
ever walk
if
again.
he'd walk again.
Right. 11 weeks later, he's winning races. And he tore it up. It wasn't like he limped, no pun intended, into the chase.
He couldn't. He would have never been in the chase.
Yeah, no, he stormed his way in there. Look at my guy, Tony Stewart. He killed Tony. Tony didn't even make the chase. Tony didn't even finish in the top 5 once this year. I got to stop making fun of Earnhardt people now.
See?
Yeah, whatever. He didn't win anything anyway.
He won some races.
Yeah, okay. Did he win the championship?
No.
Okay, then talk to me later.
But I still don't think... Well, you can't pit Tony up against him because he clearly outperformed Tony.
Did he win?
Races, yes.
No.
Did Tony?
Did he win
no.
the championship?
Who are you comparing?
Say again?
Junior and Stewart?
Yeah.
Elliot.
No, I know, but it's that... if you don't win the championship, then you lost. It's not like everybody's going to look back in 5 years and go, man, remember 2015? Oh, that's right, Kyle won. Who had a better year that year, Junior or Smoke? Most people would just say Smoke because that's the assumption.
No, they'll go, oh yeah, that was the year where Tony realized how pathetic he's become and decided to retire.
No, because that's the year that Tony matured and became a businessman and was getting ready to go in. Hey, is he going to get I was talking to my father-in-law. Is he going to get an Xfinity race to Eldora?
I didn't know that was on the table.
Oh, that's what he wants. Who
wants that? Your father-in-law?
I don't think he would mind. But isn't Tony trying to push to get some... I don't think it's a truck series race. Did you watch all 3 championships, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Eric Jones became the youngest ever, 19, to take home the
Camping
World Truck Series title. And, as much as I crap on Roush Fenway Racing, hopefully Chris Buescher hopefully is their savior.
He goes Xfinity.
Just like Stenhouse was.
Okay. No, but my father-in-law says that Tony wants to get a Xfinity race to Eldora out on the dirt. I mean, we could debate it later, I guess.
All of that and not one mention of Jeff Gordon's last race.
No, my father-in-law was pulling for Jeff Gordon's last race. Yeah, no, he thought it would be good. No, he thought it would be very nice. You got to remember, my father-in-law, I don't want to age the man, but he remembers Jeff Gordon coming into the sport. Well, I'm not trying to age
the
him.
Mustache.
That's why my father-in-law has a mustache for Jeff Gordon.
Okay. But at least he'll still be in the booth next year. A Redskins lost to Carolina 44-16.
Boy, that puts it mildly.
Panthers improved to
They looked horrible.
10-0.
They looked horrible. The only thing worse than the play was listening to it get called on the radio. That's horrible. Seriously, they got to fire Doc Walker. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, Cool Dog.
Who's Cool Dog?
Chris Cooley. That's what he calls. But it's like he doesn't have a place to talk. So he's
Doc or Cooley?
No, Cooley's actually the best one because he at least played since they went to
recently.
Regular helmets instead of leather. But Doc Walker's down on the sideline, so he can't see what's going on in the booth. So somebody will say something, and Doc waits a half a second to see if nobody's going to say, and that's hard, Cool Dog. And but they've already moved on, so nobody knows what he's talking about.
What play of the drive is this?
Sonny, it is. That's hard, Cool Dog. Now we're mad, Cool Dog. He is. He's like your drunk uncle with Tourette's who just screams things and it makes no sense. Now they're angry, Cool Dog. Okay. Oh, it's horrible to listen to.
I thought the person yesterday who said something that made no sense was Hatcher.
That was embarrassing too.
Yes.
That was really embarrassing. That was really, really embarrassing. That the reason they get penalized is because of the name. It's true, Cool Dog! They should fire him. He's horrible. Horrible. You can't listen to it. There wasn't a lot to listen to. But even Cool Dog was saying that
Don't call him that.
Stop.
That he thought that some of the penalties shouldn't have been called. And granted, I couldn't see him. I was just listening to them try to explain it, which they didn't do during the game. But he was like, oh, that's a really bad. But he at least walks it through it about how the receiver's falling forward and it's not intentional and he didn't lead with his helmet and that it shouldn't have been a penalty. So when it comes down to all of them, if Cool Dog says it, I'm good with it. And then Doc will just bark something. It's hot down here, Cool Dog.
What play of the drive is this?
It is the 18th play of the drive.
That's a long drive.
Patriots-Bills for Monday Night Football tonight. Peyton Manning, even though he is planning to...
Belichick, Cool Dog! You have to wait till it's past it, and that's when Doc likes to yell what's going on.
3 weeks ago?
Yeah, that's what he does.
Peyton Manning saying he's hoping to play even if he is not a member of the Broncos next season, still under contract for the next year.
Denver, Cool Dog!
At $19 million. Sources saying that the Cardinals have an interest in O's free agent Chris Davis.
He would fit in well there. I also would be surprised to see the Pirates take a run at him. He's going to end up somewhere. He can hit the ball. He'll be good. Oh, and then I was wrong about who I thought the Dodgers were going to hire. I thought they were going to hire Tim Wallach. They ended up with Dave Roberts, the bench coach out of San Diego. So he'll get his deal officially done. I think today he'll officially sign that. So the Dodgers get their guy. And then, I could see Davis. And then there was a couple of other things. Oh, the Nationals signed Hazy, who's just an old utility guy that Dusty Baker likes. And then there was one other thing from baseball over the weekend. It doesn't matter, Cool Dog.
That is a look at news and sports.
That exclusive lounge that they want to open at LAX. And it shouldn't bother me. I don't fly out of LAX.
No.
So that doesn't bother me. And if they want to spend $1,800 a trip to have their own fancy celebrity lounge, that's fine. Doesn't change my life. But why does that piss me off?
You're paying for it.
It pisses me off.
Paying a lot of money for it.
So what? So why should, just because they're rich, why should they get any better? Why should, But they don't have to go through security. They don't have to be around normal people. Then you know what? Fly a private plane.
Well, flying a private plane is a lot considerably more expensive
than
going
live like
first
I
class.
do. Go fly first class. I don't care. Sit up in the front of the plane so you don't have to breathe my air.
I am, but I'm also paying $1,800 to go through that special lounge.
First of all, what a waste of money. What a horrific waste of money. $1,800 so that for the hour you're going to be there, and you know none of them are there for an hour, they get to sit in a room where nobody will see them.
Let's not criticize people for getting to the airport late.
Oh, I'm not criticizing them. Just get to the airport and just go wait at the gate like everybody else.
But this is not for the celebrities. This is for everybody else.
No, it's not.
It's for the others.
What others?
The members of the media and the paparazzi are causing issues for our other passengers.
No, they're not.
So this will remove them from causing those issues with the regular everyday traveler.
Good spin.
I'm not the one who invented that spin. That's what they're going with.
Yeah, no, but that's a bad spin. Because you know what normal people like? Holy crap, look who that is. Yeah. Sorry you're on display. Don't be an actor. I'm not looking in your windows at your house. I'm at the airport.
They don't have to pay that extra money. It's just an option.
But, you don't think... Who's the guy who runs TMZ? Harry Levin? Harvey. You don't think he's going to pay $1,800 to have somebody in the terminal?
You mean in the actual...
In the rich person's terminal? I would. Then you don't even have to worry about other people being around. I just sit there and just take pictures.
Yeah, but wouldn't security stop them from doing that? Saying, I know you're a photographer.
So what? I have a ticket to fly.
You're banned.
I have a ticket to fly. My flight's not till midnight tonight. Yes, I'm here a little early. It's 10 a.m. But why wouldn't I just do that?
We've had incidents where paparazzi have knocked people over.
Oh, I know, and this is going to eliminate that.
One incident last year when someone in a wheelchair was knocked to the ground.
Well, I'm sorry for one person. Why does it piss me off so bad? I'll tell you why. Because it's more of that we have everything, you have nothing mentality.
Do you like the crowding and the pileups at security? Because this is going to help reduce that.
Because Channing Tatum went over there instead of over... Channing Tatum isn't standing in my line anyway.
And say goodbye to occasional violence. That was also pointed out. This will eliminate that.
No, it
Or at
won't.
least help to reduce it.
No, it won't.
Well, how does this work over in London? Don't they have it?
Oh, I have no idea.
They did one over there, it says, specifically for the royal family.
Okay.
It's now open to the public.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I was going to say, can we not confuse some obnoxious celebrity with being part of the royal family?
So are you pro-royal now?
I'm not anti-royal. This whole thing bothers me. It's like, oh, you know what? You're not rich enough to be over here with these people.
The one at Heathrow is $3,000.
It's $3,000?
Yeah.
Bet nobody uses it. Except the royals.
How about celebrities over there?
Who? Simon Cowell? No, he flies normal. Cowell's a normal dude.
No, he's not.
British celebrities, I feel like, are all right. Except the ones that live here. Piers Morgan would fly it, but Simon Cowell's not doing that. And now I'm out of British celebrities.
And I'm out.
And one of them was Piers Morgan.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking AGT.
How about Adele?
You know what? And you're going to disagree. She could fly on most planes and no one would know it's her.
I think that's A.D. Bryant.
Yeah.
No. I'm telling you, she could fly on most planes. And people, I'm telling you.
You're insane.
If she could fly on most planes and people would know it's her.
It's the only thing that brings us together.
Brings you and I together?
No, he's referring to the skit on SNL over the weekend.
No, I didn't see SNL. I think I'm right in that, by the way.
You're not right.
You think if most people... Kaylee, the woman who called this morning who had to get her little toe cut off, and it was long, but my husband don't care.
Come on.
She's a normal person. She's
a normal
person. You think if I walk down the street with Adele, most people would know it's her? Again, she's just wearing jeans and a T-shirt.
Does she have?
She's not all done up.
The eyelashes
with
or the cat eye eyeliner.
She's not done up. There's not paparazzi following her all over the place. She's not greeting people. Hello, like she's just doing. She's just walking down the street.
Diane, stop laughing. Remember, he does harmony.
That's right. I don't.
He doesn't do lead.
Exactly. She's just walking down the street holding a Target bag. Everybody would be like, "Oh my God, it's Adele." Nobody would know.
Target.com/Adele.
Nobody. Nobody would know. I guarantee you, nobody would know. I could put her in the middle of a section at the Caps game. What? That's normal. Nobody would know.
Because people would say, she's not at a hockey game.
I don't care what people would...
It's more feasible that she'd be walking down the street with a Target bag than seeing her at a hockey game.
I'll have you know, she happens to be dating an NHL player. Thank you.
Adele?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
100%. I don't know what her status is. She
No.
could be married.
No.
But I just don't like how Diane's like, oh, she would never go to a hockey game.
Donna,
Yes, she would.
Donna tweets, Donna would recognize Adele from her tattoos, accent, and her overall loveliness.
Oh, because she's talking to you and showing her tattoos as she walks down the street? Oh, hello, Donna. Look at me tattoos. Do you see them here on my arm?
And Kenneth writes, this is your baseless claim of the day.
Not at all.
Everyone would recognize Adele, including Hobie. And Kenneth also points out that it's been a very heavy Channing Tatum day.
Oh, because I tried calling him at the wedding this morning. Didn't get through. Oh, I wonder if I get through now. But can I get back to the LAX thing? Mm-hmm. Does that not bother you?
Not at all.
Why does it bother me so much?
All the celebrities paying in all that money is just bringing money into the airport.
Then open them at every airport.
Okay, but it's still going to cost. It's still going to cost people that much money. It doesn't. I wouldn't care if they did it here.
I would. Why do they get to not go through security?
Why do they get? They do. They have their own special security because normal people
bypass security.
Because normal people
then fly a goddamn private plane.
Well, not all of them do.
One of the few joys that there is at the airport. I don't even remember who the college basketball coach was we saw.
Yeah.
But we were like, oh my God, look. That's exciting.
Yeah, but we're not regular business travelers. It's got to be a pain in the ass if you travel every week out of LAX.
I'm sure it's a pain in the ass if you travel every week out of any airport.
Well, sure, but I'm picking one that has a problem like this.
No, can I tell you why you're wrong? Because every week you get on the plane, you go to Omaha to do your goddamn consulting job, and then you're coming back. At least this time I get... Hey, you know what? Guess who I saw? I saw Adele. At least I think it was her.
Which is why I would hang out outside of that lounge.
You can't because their cars pull in to a special garage. You're not seeing anybody.
Well, then, all the better.
No, I want to see them.
Then the other jackasses aren't gawking around that area then either.
What do you care about the jackasses for? So what? By the way, you wouldn't even talk to us at a dinner because you took a picture with I don't even know the guy's name. Some guy from a TV show.
Finn Whitrock.
Okay, so you took a picture with some guy named Finn Whitrock.
Yeah.
Who, by the way...
we happened to walk past him walking into a restaurant, and he was very nice.
Right, and you thought it was you thought it was the coolest thing in the world that for the next hour while out with friends, you didn't speak a word to us other than, how many likes, how many likes, how many likes. Yeah, so don't make fun of those people. You are those people.
I know, but I'm just saying it doesn't matter to me whether...
Oh, it does matter to you.
No, that was cool seeing him walking outside of a restaurant.
Exactly, and wouldn't you want to see him waiting in line to get Auntie Anne's like everybody else?
It's not going to piss me off if I don't.
You would have been upset if they would have been like, oh, you can't look in that direction. That's where the celebrities are. At the restaurant.
Okay.
That's how you would have been.
Then no, that's called like a private room in the back.
Right. Get a private plane. Thank you. Finally, we agree.
It's a little different.
Not at all. Not at all. I do. I hope TMZ just buys tickets and just shoves people in there. And that way they don't even have to chase them across the walkway. All they got to do is just stand in there and just tell them, smile. Smile. Smile, Adele. It's not me. Where am I going, Kaylee? Maybe I shouldn't let it bother me. Why do I get so worked up? Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Why do you care?
Because it's so, I'm so much better than you.
No, it's them wanting to stay away from
They are.
No,
yes.
they're not.
That's why they're celebrities.
Piers Morgan is better than you.
You named him.
Oh, he can fly in that thing. He's rich.
So you don't have to be a celebrity to fly in this. You just have to have money.
Okay, but he's famous and rich.
Yeah, but he's made some of his money from behind the scenes.
Yeah, doing exactly that. Yeah, no, Piers Morgan is rich.
Yes.
Yeah. By the way, Nancy Grace should not be flying in there.
Is she British?
No, but she's rich. She can fly in and out of LAX.
I think she puts on the accent for TV. She's British.
Hi, I'm sorry. Who is this?
Elliot.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Top Mom.
Up until 6 months ago.
Yes.
Up until 6 months ago, I thought Adele was black.
See? There you go.
Okay, so he wouldn't know.
Whatever. I'm telling you. Thank you, sir. Thank you for proving my point. And by the way, she is.
One.
She is. No, because we agreed that the woman who lost her toe from surgery, she also wouldn't know Adele.
Let her speak for herself.
Yeah. I'm still on hold.
We're still talking to her.
Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Dude, I wish I was there to high-five you right now. I was in Vegas in a hotel in an elevator with Adele. I had no idea.
Thank you.
Didn't know until I got down, walked out with her, and she got into this limousine, and I asked the doorman who that was, and he told me that was Adele. And then, of course, I looked it up, and sure enough, it was Adele.
Right, so unless when you got on the elevator, she was like, oh, hello, you would have no idea. No clue.
Said hello to her like, just regular walking in, being a nice guy kind of thing, but no idea it was Adele.
See, I'm telling you. And that's in a place where you might conceivably run into her.
Oh, yeah, any kind of celebrities that go to Vegas you would run into, but had no idea that was her.
I'm with you.
I rode an elevator with her for 8 floors.
Yeah. By the way, I'll make this claim.
Yeah.
If the four of us independently saw Adele walking down the street holding a bag that said Target, like she wasn't done up and she wasn't being followed by paparazzi and all that, it was just normal Joe walking out to her car after shopping, Diane would probably be the last one to recognize her.
But she misses all the important stuff. Remember, she missed that earthquake.
She missed the earthquake? No, but Diane doesn't recognize anybody. When was the last... Wasn't there one time that Diane didn't recognize somebody other than that guy from the TV show, Finn McCool or whatever? But what was the one where Diane didn't recognize the person when we were somewhere?
At Finn McCool's?
It
was drunk hot Justin. He was there.
Where am I going, Kaylee? Line 3? Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, dude?
Hey, last year I was standing in line in security, and the guy in front of me had a backpack with a big pot leaf on it that said weed.
Right.
So I said, hey, man, a little ballsy wearing that in line in security. Turns around, it was Kevin Nealon.
Oh, from the Prilosec commercials.
Well, he got the backpack from the show.
Yeah, of course.
Show Weed.
Of course. See? Normal guy. Normal dude. One of the funniest men on the face of the planet.
Yeah, we talked. I mean, the line for security was super long, so we talked the whole time. Really, really nice guy.
See? Exactly. And instead, you don't want that going away because he wants to go spend $2,000 to go to this special hoity-toity lounge?
Yeah, I
don't even like that I don't even like the Admirals Club. Like where it's like...
Oh, like all the first class people go?
That's Kreischer.
Is that him?
Oh, yeah.
I'm all right with... Well, yeah, but think of how much he travels.
Yeah, that's why he's that status.
Oh, then I'm all right with the Admirals Club. I'm all right with that then. But to me, that's one of those where... Yeah, but Bert uses it to, like, eat and take his medication.
Drink. Only until December.
It's not... It's not so he doesn't have to see normal people. That's the part that bothers me.
No, but think about it for the people who are going to use it. If you get hounded by photographers for every,
Tough titty. Fly private.
Most of them do.
Not all of them, or else we wouldn't have those people getting shoved out of wheelchairs.
This is a tweet from Scotty Woo Woo.
Yes.
My dad sat next to William Hung and his mother on a plane.
Oh, that woman hates me. By the way, Hung can't afford that terminal. There's no way.
And Claudio tweets, who are your listeners?
Why?
Going back to Adele. Woman's about to set the 1 week sales record.
Right. Yeah, no. I'm not discrediting her talents.
Claudia went back just to watch the SNL performance again in the last few minutes and said, damn it, more tears.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was good.
Well, yeah, I didn't see it. By the way, I hate to burst her bubble. Claudia's also not going to recognize Adele coming out of Target.
She's watched that performance enough.
Sorry. Well, she's not going to look like she did on SNL.
Claudio.
He is going to have her hair like in a bun and walking out of Target with a jacket on.
Anthony goes one step further. He says you would not recognize any female celebrity without makeup on.
That's not true. I'd recognize Kate Hudson. I recognize Kate Upton. I would recognize Gigi Hadid. I would recognize...
Man, you're going young now.
No, there's a bunch of them I would recognize. I feel like I see enough pictures of all of them.
I would recognize Gigi Hadid.
Oh, and Joe Hadid. I'd recognize him also.
They're related.
Spelled differently, Diane. Racist.
All right, let me take a quick break. Hey, Kaylee, if you ask them to hold, it doesn't matter. All right, let me take a quick break. It's Elliot in the morning.
Elliot in the morning.
Who is this?
Hey, this is Brad from the district.
Hey, what's going on, Brad?
Hey, man, I just thought I was wondering if it would make a difference if you knew that even in death, you're not going to get near these celebrities. I used to work for the L.A. district attorney. I used to go down to the coroner's office all the time, and they have an exclusive room just for celebrities.
Wait a minute. There's an exclusive room just for dead celebrities at the L.A. coroner's office?
Absolutely.
Well, how dickish is that? But is that so, you know what, that actually makes sense to me. Is that so death photos don't get out all the time?
Yeah, I think so. Like, that's where Michael Jackson was, and it's a gated-off area with a bunch of shelves, but I think that's mainly the motivation behind the whole thing.
But didn't we all see a bunch of pictures of Michael Jackson on the gurney?
Well, you saw him on the gurney and in the ambulance, but you didn't see him dead.
Oh.
Well, I guess technically you did see him dead.
Yeah.
Hey, did you ever make it into that area?
Only the outside of the gate. I never had a case with any of the celebrities, but I mean, you could always just look in and see who's in there, I guess, but that's kind of morbid.
It is, but they're famous. Well, they were.
Yeah.
By the way, don't you would look at somebody famous?
No.
Yes, Tyler.
No, remember when it was a big deal to see, like, autopsy celebrity photos?
I don't want to see them cut up. I don't want to see, like, all that. I just want to see, like, them there.
But that was a thing for a while, and I never got it.
What, to see, like, the autopsy photos?
Yeah.
That was like when Whitney died, wasn't it?
No, way before that.
Well,
Yeah, well,
like
a lot of times,
Like
a lot of
Tupac.
times these guys are post-autopsies, so that would kind of be an issue, I guess.
Yeah, that I don't want to see. But if it was just like them hanging out, where just honestly it just looked like they were sleeping,
Yeah.
I would take a look at that. I think. Yeah, I don't feel like that makes me a bad person.
I feel like I've seen a bunch of them already.
All right, yeah, well, Diane stalks that stuff out. All right, very good. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
You got it. Later. Hi, Elliot in the morning. Hello?
Hello, is this me?
Yeah, hi, who's this?
How you doing? It's Mike.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
I was calling about seeing celebrities and not knowing who they were until after the fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was at an Easter event at the White House this year, and I was standing in line to look for eggs with my daughters, and standing behind me was Jeff Gordon. And I'm not a big NASCAR fan, so I thought for sure if this was really Jeff Gordon, everybody would have been crowding him around and everything like that. So I just stood there and I snuck a picture of him to look at it later, and it turns out it was actually him.
By the way, I feel like 10-1 people would know Jeff Gordon over Adele.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And like I said, I'm not a big NASCAR fan, and on TV they look taller, but
he's itty bitty. Yeah, they're all itty bitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't you agree? More people are going to know Jeff Gordon than are going to know Adele.
Our
especially
sample
up here in
is not
Virginia.
statistically significant.
Right, but more would know.
The lady with the toe would know Jeff Gordon.
Most people would know Jeff Gordon. Everybody would know Jeff Gordon.
Not everybody.
Yeah,
More people know
NASCAR
him.
NASCAR was like the national sport for Virginia.
No, it's baseball. Technically it's hockey. I feel like more people would know Gordon, though. More people would know who he is.
Yeah, afterwards, when I found out it was actually him, I was kicking myself that I didn't get a picture with him or an autograph or anything.
Yeah, that would piss me off, too. All right, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, take it easy.
I'm trying to think if I've ever been around somebody famous I didn't know, but then how would I know that they were famous? I'm sure the answer is yes. I've probably been standing next to Adele and I have no idea.
Mm.
If not for me, you would have stood next to Kevin Alley and had no idea.
That's true. If not for Diane, I wouldn't have known that Finn guy was at that restaurant, and then I would have talked to somebody during dinner.
The show.
Yeah. Oh, man, that made me hot. Hot.
God, that was like 2 years ago. Move on.
Can't really. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
And then you ordered so that everyone else would think you're hot.
That's exactly right. Oh, you know what? I better have the lobster. I'm trying to woo this young woman.
2 pizzas, please.
Hi, real quick, and then I got to get into 2 other things real quickly. Go ahead. Number 1. Go.
Hey, is this me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, so I worked at the Fair Oaks Town Center back when Tower Records was still there at the movie theater.
Yeah, sure.
And I saw a guy walking in, and he had his daughters, and people were like, "Oh, Redskins." I'm like, "Oh, whatever." A coworker walked by, and I'm a Cowboys fan. He was like, "Oh, go Redskins." I'm like, "What are you talking about? You hate the Redskins." I was like, "Man, the Redskins suck." I went on like a 3-minute tirade about how bad the Redskins were, and it was Norv Turner.
By the way, I feel like more people would know Norv Turner than Adele.
Yeah, I think I don't know why I didn't recognize him, but I totally went on a tirade while getting him popcorn, and he was just red in the face.
He's always red in the face. Always looks like a tenderizer been hitting the side of that face. Always. All right, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. Yeah. Thank you. All right, 2 other things real quickly. I can, and I don't care the order. One is a brand new world record, or the other is it still deals with somebody famous.
Well, let's go with famous, and then sort of transition into the world record. Unless is the world record somebody famous also?
No, not at all.
All right.
Did you see the? And I don't know why it's brought on such debate, but did you see the pictures that kind of? I don't want to say emerged because they were out, but the pictures are now causing all kinds of debate of Ronda Rousey's feet.
Does this go back to her losing the match? This goes
back to her losing to Holly Holm. And there's pictures that I saw, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, where they're now debating what's wrong with Ronda Rousey. Because when you see the bottoms of her feet when she's just sitting on her ass after getting knocked out, there's something, everybody's saying there's something wrong with her feet. There they are.
Yeah.
And some people are saying that as a result of getting knocked the F out, that her feet went jaundiced.
Immediately?
Diane, I'm telling you what the debate is. There's the body turning because of her getting knocked out and the blood essentially rushing to other parts of her body where it's needed. There are people that are saying that's what your body looks like, your feet look like if you're juicing. There are people saying that it's just dirty mats.
That's where the ugh.
And people are saying no, because then everybody's feet that night would look like that. And so far, they've only found pictures of Ronda Rousey's feet. And then there's people that are going, nah, it's just a condition she has. It's cool. So now they went back and they were
Yellowfoot. What is she?
I don't know, but they were saying they were also saying maybe it's cold.
But that wouldn't make her feet yellow and like that dark bruising purple.
What is the thing that people get in their fingers when it's cold out? Is it rain?
Frostbite?
No, Diane. Is it Raynaud's, something like that disease?
That's just from being cold?
Where the body loses pigment when it gets chilly. But you agree there's something messed up with that foot.
It certainly doesn't look right.
No, it doesn't. Look at it. Right there. Well, you went too far.
Yeah, I know.
By the way, it makes your foot look fine.
Oh.
But look at her toes.
Yeah, these were the second most talked about toes.
Exactly.
On the internet this week.
No, but like you could see the bottom of her right foot. Look at her left foot. You could tell those toes are discolored.
And that's not a filter?
No.
I stressed for mine, no filter. I woke up like this.
Look at her feet. What's going on there? And by the way, it's not dirt, because if it was dirt, the ball of your feet wouldn't look like that. I've had dirty feet before. They don't look like that. Your toes don't go yellow because you've got dirty feet.
No. And the purple just looks like, I mean, is that the beginnings of some really horrible bruising because of what she's been doing? With the kicks?
That now it just starts to bruise?
Oh, no. Did she get a couple of good ones
No,
in?
but I want to see, like, what do pictures look like of her prior to the fight starting? Oh, my God. Where am I going, Kaylee?
Do you have a fight starting with your stomach?
Something is not sitting right in there. Oof. I have to wrap up early today.
I told you not to have that cupcake.
Yeah, no. They're covered. They're covered.
They have been so for a week and a half.
Not a week and a half. They've been here 6 days. 6 days. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, good morning.
I'll tell you, it's not going to be red velvet in about a half hour. Oh. I'm sorry. Yes, who is this?
Hey, good morning. This is Ross. How are you?
Good. What's going on, Ross?
Hey, both my sisters have Raynaud's.
Oh, and now do they get it in their feet or is it just their hands?
So it's both hands and feet, and it's basically they're cold all the time.
Right.
They have really bad circulation in their extremities. So if, like, in the middle of the day it could be 80 degrees outside, my sister can walk up behind me and just put freezing cold hands on me. Like, her hands are cold all the time. Her feet are cold all the time.
It's a blood issue.
Yeah, it's a blood circulation thing.
But I don't know if that's what Ronda Rousey has in her feet.
I have no idea. I saw the fight. I didn't see the pictures, though.
Yeah, no. And I'm telling you, I don't know that it ever got, like, talked about until over the weekend where it started this big debate about what's wrong with her feet. They do look weird, though. They do look bizarre. But Raynaud's a buddy of mine. But if it's cold out and they run hot water on them, like, the color comes back, but doesn't it kind of tingle them a little bit?
Yeah, it's similar to frostbite in that sense. Like they're more prone to getting frostbite. They have to be more careful about their hands and feet when it's cold outside.
Sure. By the way, you know who? Hey, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. You know who my friend is with Raynaud's?
I feel like you told us before.
Lander.
I do think you've mentioned that.
Has he had that pretty much his whole life?
He's had it my whole life.
Okay.
Like, since I've known him, he's had it. I don't know when he got it. I don't know if you're born with that or when it develops. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, Elliot, is this me?
Yeah, hi, who's this?
Hey, man, my name's Mitch.
Hey.
I fought professionally and as an amateur in MMA, and my feet used to do it all the time. It's from how much you're using your feet to maneuver and move around. They're almost like calloused and bruised.
Oh, so that's what you know what? That almost makes sense because you're up on the balls of your feet a lot, right?
Yes.
But why does I've
been in martial arts since I was like 8, and it's just over time your feet just get built up to it.
But why did
like a worker's man's hands?
But why did that makes sense to me? But why did the rest of the feet look jaundiced?
Why do they look what?
Like yellow, like they're jaundiced.
That's just like a callus. Have you ever seen a guy's hand that works outdoors or has like a really built up hand?
Yeah, you're talking to one.
Yeah. Oh my.
I mean I get what you're saying, but so that's a normal look for somebody in MMA.
For most people, some people might not get it. Some people do. My feet have gotten better since I've pulled out of the sport. But
right. All right, then I'll let it go. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Not a problem. Go Cat!
Amen. All right, then yes, Tyler.
By the way, one of the taps next to the Ronda Rousey story is the backup dancer who split her pants last night.
Oh, and you can see butthole. Yeah.
You told us about that this morning, and we both said we didn't see it live.
Thank you.
That's right there for you. It's hilarious.
Is it good? Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's where the fudge is made, right there. Right there. And then the other thing, I'm mad that nobody told us this. Do you know what took place right up the street from us?
What?
Over the weekend? The World Rubik's Cube tournament.
Oh, really?
Right up the street.
Where?
What was it, Clarksville?
River Hill High School. It was River Hill Fall 2015.
Oh.
It's time! That's a UFC joke, Diane. I don't know what I'm talking about.
New world record was set.
For Rubik's Cube?
4.9 seconds. It's ridiculous.
Is it a kid?
Yeah, he's very young. Or he just looks young. Look at him, though. Not a lot of girls in that room. Watch him, though.
That's not true. No, that's a guy with long hair. Speed Cuber Lucas Etter.
Right.
Yet competed and solved in 4.9 seconds. It was a single solve.
What does that mean?
According to the official rules, the cube is randomly scrambled by a computer program, and competitors have 15 seconds to observe it before solving it. There are records for one-handed and blindfolded solves. It's also possible to have 5 attempts, with the average of all but the fastest and slowest attempts giving the final score.
No, what did he do?
Lucas Etter, in a single solve, set the new world record at 4.90 seconds.
So single solve is you just pick it up and you do it and that's it. There's no average of time. There's none of that. It's just
Yeah, you want to see it?
Yeah, you bet I do. Watch this kid, Diane.
This is because we've watched kids solve Rubik's Cubes before for world records, but this is obviously
This is a single solve,
This is
Diane.
the new one, the new record. Here we
Here we go. Look at him hug. Look at him hug. Look at all the peckers. Not one girl. They hug awkward. Hey, can I ask you this, though? Sweet fedora. Can I ask you this, though? The guy...
That was right up the street, Diane.
The guy who starts...
Stop. Diane's mocking it. Look at she moving her hands all fast.
I know. The guy who... So the guy sitting across, kind of the heavyset Asian kid...
Thanks.
Well, I'm just describing the video. Is he pissed?
Hello?
Is Toshi pissed that the young kid got it? Or is he like, this is awesome, I'm here for it? Because you see...
he's excited.
He is.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like he's almost throwing something.
He's the second one to hug the Lucas Etter kid.
I think he's the first to hop into the hug circle, though.
Well, someone was already hugging him, so he had to try to jump in. It was not ideal for a hug. He's so excited. He's taking photos.
Yes!
This is the kid who helped score it, because he's now infamous, or famous, really, himself.
Right, he's like the kid that was in the poster.
Right.
Yeah, that's awesome. 4 point... I've never solved a Rubik's Cube in my life.
Right, yeah.
Ever.
No.
It's iffy if I've ever solved one side. Without... I'm talking about, like, for real, not like changing pieces or stickers or something. I'm talking about just solving one side. Part of me wants to say I have, but I can't say that with 100% certainty.
Well, it's probably been a while.
I can't say this with 100% certainty. I have never solved 2 sides. I know that.
I can say that as well.
Have you solved one?
I feel like
you feel
yes,
like you have,
yes,
right?
yeah.
You've never solved 2.
No.
That guy solved the entire thing in 4.9 seconds. And then Heavy Toshi went crazy.
And that, the last video was right around that time, obviously, as well, because it was the previous world record. I don't understand it.
What do you mean? You flip the thing around until all the colors are the same.
Yes, but I understand that there's tricks and Reddit breaks down how to do it.
By the way, you could read everything that Reddit breaks down and you still won't be able to solve it.
But I just don't...
I don't get it either.
To me, it's not believable.
I have a friend, Dr. Yam. Her son can nail him. Now, no offense to him, but he's not cracking 4.9. I mean, he's not that smart. But
But can he do it in 20 minutes or something, or?
Oh, under a minute.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
I want to say 22 seconds. Okay, this kid could solve 5 of them. Okay.
This is what he did.
Oh, these are his spins? By the way, I'm watching it as it happens, and it doesn't make any sense to me.
And this is slow motion.
Yeah. Oh, DL2R. See, and then you move it? I don't get any of that.
It's a physical thing for me. I understand that he could look at it and figure out how to solve it, but there are so many goddamn moves that you see in the slow motion recreation.
That's why Diane was doing her hands fast.
Picture. Or I just can't get doing that within 5 seconds.
Never done it. Have you done more than one side? I'll answer that. No, you haven't.
Absolutely not.
No,
I'm
not.
doubtful on even doing one.
You don't think you've ever done one side? Kaylee? You've done one side? Have you done 2? You can't remember? You would know. Oh, I can tell you with 100% certainty I've never done 2 sides.
Here, let's watch it again.
All right. Listen to me. Listen to how excited I get. There he goes. Flip it. Flip it. There you go. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. And watch Toshi. Whoa! Awkward hug. Look at all the peckers. It's like a mini sword fight in the middle of the school. Can I go to line 2? Yeah. Get ready for this jackass. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, is this me?
Yeah, hi. Who's this?
This is Matt.
Hey, what's up, Matt?
I used to do Rubik's Cubes in high school when I had spare time, but really it's all just memorization. You can look up all the algorithms online, and they'll tell you, like, if you have a piece where, you need to move it where without messing everything else up.
Yeah, but doesn't that algorithm have to be set for every possible spin of the Rubik's Cube?
I mean, yes, but when you're learning how to solve them, and you realize, I mean, the same moves will be like, if I need one corner in one place and another corner in the other place, it's the same algorithm, and you just flip two of the rotations.
Let me ask you this: if I tried to learn it, like, I don't mean like over years, but like if I spent a day and was like, you know what, I'm gonna read crap online and study the algorithm and stuff. Is it a lot easier than I think it is? Yes. If a guy could do it in 4 seconds, it can't be that hard.
I think my fastest time solving one was, I think, 45 seconds. But once you learn the algorithms, you then work on like 2 moves at the same time. So you're like, spin one side with your pinky and then flip the other side with your thumb, and then spin one side with your thumb and flip the other side with another finger. So you do like 2 or 3 rotations at the same time.
So is it one of those, once you recognize the pattern, it's easy as hell to solve?
Yeah.
It's like they always say with magic, once revealed, never concealed. See, but here's my problem. He had green where he only needed one more piece, and then he just started flipping stuff all over the place, and now it's all out of whack. And I'm like, dude, you just effed up the whole puzzle. You know what? Just take the stickers off. There it is.
I mean, some of the algorithms then worked out like that because you're going to mess it up to get that one piece.
Right.
And then you basically reverse it and put everything else back where it's supposed to be.
So if you started with R2, L, R3, like, you would know what to do?
I'm severely out of practice. I probably couldn't do it anymore. But, I mean, I used to be able to. I had a 5x5 Rubik's Cube at one time that I would mess with.
Is that, I don't know, what's normal?
3x3.
Oh, so you needed the extra size.
Just because I was a weird kid like that.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I had the keychain model. That was easy for me to flip around.
Ooh.
Yeah, can't hide money, Diane. All right, very good. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no worries.
Later, bro. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, what's up? This is Brandon.
Hey, what's up, Brandon?
Hey, nothing much. I just want to tell you, they have a beginner solution, kind of like the last caller was talking about.
Yep.
And, I mean, you can do it in like 10 minutes. I mean, it's simple. I mean, a monkey with Down syndrome can do it. Trust me, you can too.
No, I can't. And I'm telling you,
Yes, you
I've
can.
tried. I have sat for, I don't want to say hours. It makes me look like a loser.
When's the last time, though?
When I was a kid.
Okay.
Teenager. Or in my 20s. I mean, if you drop one down in front of me, I'm going to play with it. But I can tell you, I'm not going to be able to get one inside. All right, let me take a quick break. Wait, hold on. Oh. How about this from Donna? From the Goon Squad. I know the Solver's math tutor. She says he's a great kid. Hashtag mathletes. What does math have to do with anything? And understanding the algorithm?
I guess so.
I mean, I've written algorithms in my day, but that seems pretty...
Really?
Look at Diane's face.
It was for his app.
How about Donna? How does she know the math tutor?
Networking. Legos.
The
Goon Squad.
Probably. Oh, the math tutor is in the Goon Squad. Excellent. All right, let me take a quick break.
It's Tom Callahan.
All right, let me take a quick break. Diane's got dirt next.
Elliot in the morning.
Let's get into some dirt, please.
People still talking about the more memorable moments from the American Music Awards last night. J-Lo was the host. Some people saying that Nicki Minaj was throwing her a little bit of side-eye when she was dancing to Anaconda. And I guess that is where you mentioned, too, that one of the backup dancers had a little problem with the
she
slit
ripped
in
her
her
pants.
costume.
Ripped her pants. See her butthole.
Right there. So One Direction named Artist of the Year. Taylor Swift's Blank Space was
Taylor Spliff.
Song
and
of
Harry
the Year.
Jane.
She also won favorite pop or rock album for 1989. So the countdown clock is now done on the Foo Fighters website, and with that, they offered up a free EP of those 5 new songs that we knew that were going to be coming along the way.
We played that one earlier. Have you heard all of them?
Nope.
Just the one?
Yep.
That one's pretty good.
Dave Grohl also writing a note along with that saying that the project has now taken on an entirely different tone in light of what happened in Paris. Five Finger Death Punch canceling a show in Milan, Italy last night.
Oh, no kidding.
Because of some rumors that had come out saying ISIS was planning to attack their fans at their show. The new Hunger Games movie, Mockingjay Part 2, earned just over $101 million for Friday through Sunday. The second movie, Catching Fire, was the most successful when it made $158 million. Still $101 million ain't bad. New ones this week. Creed, get a Wednesday opening too because it's a short week. That's the one with Rocky Balboa being the mentor and trainer to the grandson of Apollo Creed. With
who died at the hands of Drago.
Michael B. Jordan.
Played by Dolph Lundgren. We have a picture of his penis.
The kids get The Good Dinosaur in 3D. And then there's Victor Frankenstein with Daniel Radcliffe and James McAvoy. Tonight, Monday Night Football was the Patriots and the Bills. We're starting to wind down on Dancing with the Stars on ABC. Ariana Grande, Meghan Trainor performing tonight. The Voice down to the top 11. Also, PBS showing Eddie Murphy the Mark Twain Prize.
Oh, no kidding. That's tonight? That's pretty funny. Yeah. That's pretty funny. They did a good job with that.
Late night Adele is on with Jimmy Fallon. Stephen Colbert has Sylvester Stallone. And Holly Holm is on with Seth Meyers. Seth Meyers just announcing, too, on Friday that he and his wife expecting their first baby together.
Oh, well, good.
Check out google.com/Star Wars. With that, you're able to choose the light side or the dark side, a whole new promotion that they've got going along with the upcoming release of the movie. You can even make changes to your Google Maps and your Gmail, too. So on your maps, you're following a little TIE fighter along instead of your normal dot.
Hey, I have a question. Do you buy that Gwen Stefani didn't even know who Blake Shelton was until they started working together on The Voice?
I could see that. I really could. I mean, she should know him from The Voice. If he hadn't done The Voice before they were on together,
right,
I would definitely buy it. But Blake Shelton, to me, became a household name
because of The Voice.
Even though he's had, obviously, a ton of hit singles. A ton.
Right.
People knew him
from
outside of the world of country because of The Voice. And that he was on before
That's why she should
played
know.
a role. So it's hard to believe.
That's
it's hard
just her
to
trying to play coy again. Oh, I didn't have my headset on him. I didn't even know who he was before I started working here.
She performed last night, too.
Didn't see her.
No.
Didn't see her.
Mark Zuckerberg getting a lot of attention over the weekend when he put out the announcement Friday evening that he was going to be taking off 2 months of paternity leave.
Why is he taking grief? Why are people mad at him for that?
I don't know. I mean, I guess just...
I mean, normal people don't take off 2 months, but good for him.
Well, yeah, but some people were saying it was surprising to them because he seems like such a driven and focused, head of a huge company like that maybe it's a little bit out of character for him to take that much time off.
Doesn't Facebook offer 4 months?
Yes.
Yeah. So he's only taking half the
up
time.
to 4 months, and I guess you don't have to take it all in one stretch. Like,
no,
can't
you can take it
weeks here, weeks there.
Yeah,
if you
and then
need
a couple years later, throw another week in there or two.
Bob Seger planning both a new album and a tour.
Oh,
for
God damn it. You know what I didn't do on Friday?
2016. What?
You know what I didn't do on Friday?
No.
I didn't change my thing. I didn't change my
Your beneficiary?
thing. God damn it.
Why did you just remember that?
Because
of the Zuckerberg story?
Yeah, like you could do it this week. And
Bob Seger?
It was Bob Seger.
God damn it. Damn it. I forgot to do that. When's open enrollment again?
Next year.
Well, I got to live for a year.
Is that one of those things, though, that you can change no matter what time of year it is?
Somebody said yes, right? That you could always change your
Are you looking to
beneficiary.
HR's Tyler Molnar?
You're screwed. Love that.
Bob Seger's beneficiaries all set in stone. They're fine, planning a new tour for 2016, a new album. He says he wants this to be more of like a bucket list tour for him, playing places that maybe he hasn't played in forever or that he's always wanted to play and never had the chance to. Someplace like the Hollywood Bowl. He also wants to play Jazz Fest.
Oh, that's cool.
In New Orleans, if that's in the cards. Also, Avril Lavigne apparently living with Ryan Cabrera now. Well, the two of them, I think he moved into her place, but they're not living together as you might think. Apparently, he just needed a place to stay, and they've been friends for a long time.
So this worked out?
So it's turned out to be...
roommates.
Yeah, something like that. I guess you could call it that. By the way, Kaylee Cuoco and David Spade want people to know that they are not dating, despite the reports that have been going out saying that the two of them had started up a fling in recent days. But that goes along with all that other stuff about how, Spade can get... Nobody knew he had like a $25 million house on the beach in Malibu.
Yeah, no, Spade's loaded.
Also, Sofia Vergara and Joe Manganiello won't have a ton of wedding gifts to go through. That's because in spending $4+ million on her wedding, they didn't ask for any gifts. They said instead they were asking people to make donations to St. Jude Children's Hospital instead, because obviously they feel like they've got enough if they can spend that much money on a wedding. The whole Modern Family cast was there. A bunch of, like the Magic Mike people were there. Matt Bomer, Channing Tatum.
We did, we can tell you some inside scoop from the wedding that both Channing Tatum and Arnold Schwarzenegger were not checked into the breakers under their own name.
Their real names.
I can confirm that.
But I guess they said, too, that they are both busy working right now, so they don't really have time for a honeymoon. But maybe they'll take an extended time off
all right.
in the near future.
All right, very good. Thank you very much, Diane. One quick break. We'll wrap everything up.